Welcome back, everybody, to some more Breath of the Wild. It's time to jump in and be on an upgrade screen for 20 minutes. Because in between sessions, I got the rest of our star fragments. We're done with grinding. Thank you. Just thank you. I hated that part. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. That sucked.
Thank you, good night, and that's the stream, everybody.
Yep, alright. Quit the game.
Man, fastest stream ever. It was brilliant.
Yeah, 20 minutes of ads, 2 seconds of stream. That's how you make the big bucks on Twitch. That's how you do it. So, I do need a preference. Yes, we have one filler arc stream, as I'll call it, where we went out of our way, grinded a majority of the materials we needed, but we didn't get all of them because star fragments, were a big part of that. And yeah, I got them. I got 69 of them. Sorry.
Nice.
We just needed them. But let me just say, this process, it was, combined with that filler stream, took like about 9 hours.
Oh my gosh.
I hated it so much. It just took too long. It took too long. In fact, while doing that, got some failures. We got some failures that happened. I had 2 star fragments that just kind of dropped in certain ways that didn't let me get the fragments. This one, for example, you see on the field. Oh, that's nice. Let's do a U-turn to get over to it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? No, seriously, where'd it go?
No, what was the clock on that?
It's like 2:30 in the morning, so it's still supposed to be on the field. It just, for some reason, turning the corner, deloaded it. And then there's this one, which was worse, in my opinion, because I literally walk to where it is, and it clips through the floor. So what am I supposed to do about that?
Your saga continues, you clipping through floors. This time it wasn't you, though.
It's just how I felt after all this grinding.
Mad.
Yeah.
Sonic mad.
Hey, Kira and Ethan, how you two doing? I didn't mention that yet in the stream, although we kind of talk and chat a little bit between, so there's that.
PP subscriber. What ads? Me using ad block. What ads?
Yeah, all I get is the purple screen of death instead. Just as bad.
Just joking. I wouldn't use that for you guys.
To be fair, you can't even use it on Twitch anymore, even if you wanted to, because it just leads with errors now.
Yeah.
Errors are just ads anyways.
Well, he might not do it on Twitch, but YouTube's a different story.
YouTube on your hands.
I mean, they haven't done anything about it yet. I mean, to be fair, I use an ad blocker on my browser because some sites are so bad about it, there's malware on them. Most of my content creation, consumption, has been either on a phone or on TV anymore, so I'm watching ads regardless. But they're still getting that support.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I get used to that. We're gonna be here for like 10 minutes probably, maybe closer to 15. This takes a long time.
Ethan did bring a good point up, though. He said, "At least we were there for 4 of those 9 hours."
Yeah, thanks. That helped with the sanity a bit. And then the other one, I'm just staring in the sky. I'm like, what do I do now? So watch card games or something. I don't know. What's on?
By the way, I don't understand how, going completely off topic, how the Animal Crossing update came out a day early.
An hour early.
I think it's just because they probably had it ready to go. I'm like, just flip the Switch early, because sometimes that happens. It's rare, but it can happen.
Oh, by the way...
still can't do the DLC yet, though.
Yeah, I still can't do the DLC yet, but I mentioned, I think, in the previous stream, how Mr. Setti's not in the game. Well, update put him in the game.
Well, then there you go.
Via, I think, amiibo card, but yeah, he's still there in the game.
I mean, yeah, it's still a thing. Took too long. Meanwhile, I tried GSR Land for the first Switch submission. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Any first speedrun could be a train wreck. Then later on, they get better. Which is why I haven't ever done a speedrun. They're all still train wrecks. There's a highlight on this channel of like a Sonic Colors shuttle run, and that was just a train wreck. It even has that in the title.
Trainwreck? What's that?
when you're at the Great Fairy here, I'm reminded of Brenda Floss's song.
Oh god, don't bring that one up.
It's always the weird ones.
You don't want to know what this song is.
I think just based on the context of what the Great Fairies are, probably not.
I just ask you one question, Lester.
I'm
Are you
afraid, but
suddenly-
sure.
No, don't. Seriously, don't.
Okay.
Seriously, don't.
Okay, actually, no, better question. Do you have your credit card ready? Because that probably is going to be needed after this.
Yeah, it definitely will.
And there's the context.
My goodness, it's actually not really a bad word, but
I don't want to hear it though.
Apparently it's bad enough. Okay, we're all like the more original, so to say, things of our amiibo gear all up to date. So let's get ready for the tunics.
Here are the tunics.
Yeah, this is the one that's going to be time consuming because I'm jumping around between pages. There's so many of them. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe finally outsold Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, I heard the report today. I think it just bypassed it by what, a couple thousand or something like that. It's like very recent.
Dude, that's crazy. A Wii U port, outsold is now the best-selling.
I mean, to be
Kart.
fair, that's still like I think like the best-selling Switch game too. So it's not just the best-selling game in the series; it's still like the best-selling game in the system. I know it's close to Smash, but Mario Kart's always kind of been above Smash in terms of sales. It's more name recognizable.
I think Smash sold like 22 million copies, and Mario Kart sold like 38 million.
Yeah, something like that.
I still can't believe Animal Crossing sold like 33 million in its first year. I'm like, holy crap!
Well,
Lockdown helped.
there's a reason for that.
Lockdown helped a lot.
Yeah.
Also, apparently GameStop's bug the other day helped too.
Yeah.
I was actually like, after I seen it, like, oh, I didn't know they're gonna honor that. Maybe I should have actually tried, even if I have zero interest. That could be good resale value.
I didn't hear about this one.
By the time I did, they killed the deal.
GameStop had a glitch where you could buy a pre-owned copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons for $10.
No way.
Yeah.
And they honored it.
Oh, they
And
didn't just honored it, they changed the deal actually, so it got better. Instead of shipping out used copies, they actually shipped people new copies.
Nice.
So they actually took the loss on that one, and they honored the deal, which is something that's rare from companies, especially someone like GameStop. They're known for canceling orders before they are even supposed to ship normally.
Well, that's good on them then.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Pokemon Sword and Shield are closing in gold and silver sale. Yeah, I heard that too, and I thought about it. I'm just like, oh my gosh! Like I think Red and Blue are still the most sold games in the series, if I remember correctly. So I think if I remember correctly, somebody had posted Mario Kart 8 is closing in to beating Pokemon Red and Blue's lifetime sales. I'm like,
No.
That's pretty insane to think about.
Actually, I think it surpassed it.
Well, now, like 30 million, yeah.
I'm
Who
sorry.
knows?
I'm
I'm honestly surprised. I mean, in some ways I am, in some ways I'm not. Sword and Shield is probably the most controversial title in the series, and yet it's one of the best selling. That really goes to show sometimes the internet doesn't have the final say when it comes to sales. People buy because of name recognition, because they like it.
It's just because, kids like Pokemon, and they'll buy Pokemon whether or not the game is objectively, quote-unquote, good or bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
It doesn't matter. It's still a franchise. It's still a franchise that's almost like synonymous, like Legos, for instance. And Minecraft. Look at Minecraft, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's been kind of flip-flopping between if people like it or not over the years. It's been on that like train for the past couple, but remember that one time where everyone said that was one of the worst games ever made? Why are people playing this? The attitudes kind of shift at times.
Yeah.
And then Steve got into Smash and everybody changed their tune.
And then like we hate it again.
There's a reason why red, green, blue, and yellow sold 30 million copies because they were how many times they got released too.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
forgot about the 3DS thing too.
Yeah, Gen 1 had 4 different versions, technically.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, not even. Red and blue were the Japanese ones, and then... No, red and green, sorry. And then red and blue here. So when you count green, that's even like another one on top of it. To add to the Gen 1 numbers.
And blue got released in Japan too. There was 4 versions in Japan.
Yeah,
Red,
so there
green,
you go.
blue, and yellow were released in Japan. They had a definitive blue version, which was our red and blue, because red and green were really, really bad.
I was gonna say, broken to a point where we're surprised the game even turned on.
Well, that and the sprite works looked horrible.
Exactly.
If you remember correctly.
It's just, oh. Geodude looked like it was melting in the original Gen 1. Like original.
Not to say our sprites were good, but they were a lot better than red greens. It's just a shame that Sword and Shield so much as it did, in my opinion. It sends the message that the Pokemon Company can cut corners and won't hurt the bottom line. That's just unfortunately just how it is, really.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can't really that's the thing is like I said before, the Pokemon name is it's the biggest media franchise in the world. It's like synonymous with Mickey Mouse, Lego, and all that other stuff kids like.
In fact, actually, it's more than that because it's actually more known now compared to those specific brands. It's actually the most popular brand out there when you really look into it. Like, it's actually overtaking cult classics like Mickey Mouse stuff.
Yeah, which is just like the Pokemon Company was gonna get away with it. Whether the older fans liked it or not, unfortunately.
Yeah, since they're not selling to those fans, that's why. They're selling to the younger generation that just doesn't know better.
That's another problem. Is those fans, most of those fans are still going to buy it anyways, which they did.
Yeah.
They proved.
Only thing that's sold more in Pokemon is Minecraft and Tetris. Even that could be argued in some ways if we're just talking about games, because yes, that's true. But I think when you're talking about the merchandise and the movies and such, I think Pokemon's still the answer. Because that's another thing. Pokemon isn't just games. It's so much more, which also helps its global domination.
Yeah. It's animes, trading cards, it's plushes, it's toys. It's all types of merchandise.
Yeah, which again really helps that outreach.
The only thing that's sold more than Pokemon is Minecraft and Tetris. Yeah, that tells you something.
Yeah, which again, Minecraft is because it's on everything in the world. When you really think about it. And then Tetris has been around for 30 plus years at this rate. Which is also on everything in the world.
Pikachu is more well known than Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
In some circles now. But to be fair, that's Disney's issue too. That's kind of been their fault. Because outside of the park stuff, they don't really do much with the mouse. So he's not as recognizable anymore for that reason.
I finally got the 2.0 update on Animal Crossing installed. Now I'm gonna see what all the stuff that changed.
Mickey Mouse being carried by Kingdom Hearts confirmed. To be fair, that's the only real modern media I ever hear Mickey Mouse in from them anymore, and that's pretty bad. One thing. He had a bajillion things years ago. What changed, guys? I really wish there was an upgrade all button. Let's be real here. Breath of the Wild 2, please make that change. Upgrade all button.
Are you kidding me? In Animal Crossing, they don't let you make multiples at a DIY workstation. Even after this update.
So basically, that didn't change at all.
No. Like you could go to Workbench and
Oh.
if you have like if you're making like fences or something like that, you can only make one set of fences at a time. Instead of like, I want to make like 20 sets of these dang things. I have enough materials for it. And you're like, no, you gotta do it at each one.
So basically, it doesn't matter. Just get to work.
Pretty much.
Get
Finally.
back to work.
Oh.
Last set. Now we're going level 4. Which means it's gonna take even longer because of the stupid get up animation.
And it's a spin-off game for the Disney Fantasyland. Speaking of spin-offs, I would like to talk about.
Oh god, he's going into the plot of Kingdom Hearts again.
No.
No one's gonna understand you.
They had the review embargo came out for Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Oh, here
And
we go.
it's like-
Yep, I haven't seen this dumpster fire on
Yeah.
Twitter today.
Oh gosh, people! Oh my gosh, people telling me this is like, well, this it doesn't have the charm of like Persona, and I'm just like, you do realize that's the mothership franchise, right? And Persona is the spinoff.
No, and that's the problem. Persona got so big to a point where it's overtaken the actual like original IP it's based off of. So now it's to a point where people think that's the main series IP.
Yeah, I'm just
So
like,
it's literally to a point where everyone doesn't know what Shin Megami Tensei is in comparison.
yeah, I'm just like, you do realize that's the, like I said, that's the main, you know, Persona since starting with the first one and all the way to the fourth one, it had the subtitle before it saying Shin Megami Tensei Persona 4, and it
I'm sorry, what is that? I don't know how to read.
don't know how to read.
Plays JRPG. Like, wait a minute.
Oh.
That's all you do.
Persona is a spinoff of a spinoff.
Not wrong.
He finds a new Dark Souls comparison meme now. Yeah, unfortunately, kind of is.
Chess didn't exist before P5.
Yeah, there was also that debacle for a while, too. Oh man, that song sounds good. It sounds like it's from Persona. That's a standard jazz cover.
That's just jazz music.
Every jazz musician wept when that became a meme. Like, no, now my music source is ruined.
I feel so. And I don't know. The thing is, though, with that article, that IGN article, I don't know if that was bait or not. Because
Who
if it
knows?
was bait, it sure got the bait they wanted.
Who knows? Because sometimes they do that stuff on purpose. Isn't that right, Duncan? I mean, Dumban.
Rain.
You know, you saying that, but I actually hear rain outside my window, so good call. Good call.
Megami Tensei is the main franchise, but it hadn't had a game since the early 90s. Shin Megami Tensei took over that slot. So Shin Megami Tensei itself has been... You know what, Ethan? You're right.
This is the Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers argument at that point, because technically Super Mario Brothers is a spinoff of Mario Brothers.
Oh my gosh. We're going down this rabbit hole, aren't we?
That's kind of where the Shin Megami Tensei series went, to be fair. The spinoff
So
became
you're
the main
telling
series.
So you're telling me Mario Kart should just be the new the new franchise head of the Mario series
God, no.
because it's the one that's more popular apparently.
They also tell me Smash Bros. Should be the new main series of everybody's entry for the same reason.
But yeah, Megami Tensei didn't. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry, Ethan. You're right about that.
One more. You know what? This is the one. This is the one we watched Link die.
This is
Get
the one
one.
where we. This is the one where we see death by Snoo Snoo.
Last time I ever get to see it. Might as well watch it. That's all the clothes in the game upgraded. Every single last thing. They're all finally done.
10
no
minutes.
more.
That was actually like 15 minutes almost.
Yeah. No, it's a long process when you have like 20 articles of clothing to upgrade.
When's Megami Tensei 3 coming out? Oh. Yeah, I saw that and I was just like, I had like a mini like brain aneurysm in my head.
It's about right, to be fair. It really
Just
is.
And it also made me question, like I said, I was like, I don't know if this is bait or not.
Again,
If it's bait,
who
good
knows?
bait.
It's not the first time. Really not. Alright, let's get out of here. Get a new thing of scenery besides sand. Can you believe more real time has passed compared to the in-game timer that's supposed to like tick down 5 minutes for like every second or two in real life? It's still like 5 in the morning.
It's because you're on menus and stuff.
Exactly. That's the
Time-
joke.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a joke. Gosh.
Maybe it's best
Where's
just to
my-
keep quiet sometimes, you know?
Yeah, this is Matthew. There's sometimes you just don't need to open your mouth.
Yeah. So
It's gotten you in trouble too many times than you realize, and
yo, same.
then your friends make fun of you whenever you do make the stupid comment.
So we showed this briefly last week when we were doing a whole amiibo thing, but here's Wolf Link. That's already dying. All right, second boy.
Here's Wolf Link.
Eventually.
Not
Eventually.
Wolf
I don't
Link.
know. I think he's taking a nap. Okay, there he is. Where did he go?
Here is Wolf Link, not Wolf Link. Wolf Link. W-F-F Link. Holy crap! I can spell. I swear I can.
Having a hard time there, I see.
I'm tired, man.
So, yeah, Wolf Link is definitely the big thing we want to be looking at tonight, because as you can tell, he's a good companion. Out of all the amiibo, he's the one that actually does something unique, where he will actually be a standalone character in the game that can do his own thing. You know, we can control him with, like, stay commands so he doesn't move anywhere, and then come with us and murder people. My favorite pastime.
He's legit good boy.
Yeah.
Amiibo.
Now, the progress for this guy, it's weird to describe because unfortunately, if you're on the Switch, you may be kind of stuck here if you don't have a Wii U. But progress transfers between Twilight Princess HD and Breath of the Wild for this guy. And again, if you don't have the predecessor system, this is kind of a problem. This game was originally made for Wii U, so that's kind of why there's this link up, but it kind of became an accidental link between consoles. Yeah, it kind of happens.
I will say, this comment right here. This comment that Lester just said might be very aged.
So what?
What?
Okay, what is going on? I have my other system off. What is happening? Hang on, I need to see what is playing on this Switch. I shouldn't have gotten this error. Oh, that explains a lot. It was a Wii U playing on my system. Oh, there's why I have an issue. Okay, how'd that get downloaded on my Switch?
Lester, did you
Well,
hack
I guess
your
while we're
Switch?
here... While we're here... Bait and switch. Yeah, so, we have to play another video game to play this video game, guys. It's kind of required.
100% completion. Twilight Princess HD edition.
Yep.
Well, it's-
Now, I'm gonna do some magic. Hey, look, the game got worse looking. It's all smeary. Because I have to show the amiibo button, which is only on the gamepad screen. So I had to use mods for that.
But what I was trying to say before you did that was this comment that Lester said about it being only on the Wii U might age poorly in the future.
Well, we don't know. For now, we'll say that. Because you need to, on this system, figure out how the buttons work, because I haven't played this in like 3 years. You scan the amiibo on your collection screen, and you gain access to an area called the Cave of Shadows. completing this area will save data to the Wolf Link amiibo that can be transferred into Breath of the Wild. So for now, the only way to do this is to play Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U, and then just scan the data in the Switch game.
I can't believe this. You're counting this as 100% completion.
So, you know how like Saturday's stream was the filler arc? This is the spin-off arc that isn't canon.
Oh, we're good. Hey, today we're talking about spin-offs tonight. This is just great.
Yep. Fitting.
Dude, he doesn't have a choice, okay? Nintendo won't port it to Switch. He has to.
I was saying, Nintendo kind of put this system in a weird state. Because now it's like, well, I had to keep it hooked up for something. So I guess I'm here now.
Will you be like, hey, friend, it's been a while?
So the gimmick of this area, we actually kind of did this at one point in the stream. Multiverse. What do you call this? You can't transform back into a human in this state. You're only supposed to be a wolf here, which is, I guess, another way of how that data transfers over. But we need to go through this area, and this is on a save file with 100%, so I have access to all the hearts, and all the areas are unlocked. And it's also normal mode because I don't want to die fast. Any damage we take here will be saved to the figure, so our goal is to try to get as many hearts to transfer over into Breath of the Wild. This is gonna be weird on like the game libraries. Like someone sees Twilight Princess's Breath of the Wild in the title. Like, what? Wait a minute. This looks weird. This is not the Breath of the Wild I signed up for. That's why I had to change the game name.
Can you imagine that this was a speedrun category where you would have to include this?
That would be funny. I don't think any category has you using amiibo like this. You just have data prepared, and that's it.
I did like this though because it's just like, hey, while you're waiting for Breath of the Wild, here you can have this feature that whenever you know, when the game does come out, you'll have a cool little feature to add. Well,
Yeah,
I know that
it was an interesting idea, but I do think they didn't think about how this worked in hindsight because it was one of those situations where like, oh wait, this is also going to be on a different system. Ah, crap. Well, we don't want to scrap it.
Well, technically, it's not on a different system, Lester. You didn't have to play the Switch version.
Oh yeah, we played that Wii U version that I totally legit own.
I legit own a Wii U version. I could just let you borrow it.
Here, let me just send this Wii U game in the mail. Hang on. What's that? I got a little cease and desist from the mail company saying we don't take this. We don't accept corpses in the mail.
Oh.
I'm calling the police.
Alright, that's area 1 done. You can tell because you got 20 rupees. At this point, I'm trying to remember the specifics, so I hope I get this right. I believe to unlock this area, you have to get the Master Sword. I think that's how it was. I mean, go watch my Twilight Princess stuff. I remember it more there. Maybe.
Or watch
tell
my
me here.
Twilight
Hang on.
Princess stuff. I said it there too.
The second section is after you watch the Ganondorf execution scene in Arbiter's Grounds. Spoilers, Ganon's in the game.
Oh, Lester, I can't believe you spoiled this game that came out in 2006. Ah, how could you? No way, really?
Vader's next father. I'm sorry, I had to.
Can you imagine if someone would consider Twilight Princess HD as part of Breath of the Wild 100% just update little flame?
Yep. Next to saying Zelda wasn't an MM. No, she's an MM. For a minute. Now Link's Awakening, on the other hand.
40 seconds.
Every once in a while, I should check these areas with sense, because sometimes there could be a thing to dig up, which is either rupees or heart, and I want hearts. Very obvious reasons. I can scan amiibo into this mode to get hearts back, but if you do that, I think you get penalized for that too, with like the save data for your hearts going to Breath of the Wild, so I'm gonna try my best not to do that. We'll do it when needed, basically. Like, if I'm about to die, I don't want to redo the entire thing because I don't want to be here for 5 hours, then maybe we'll consider it. You can also tell I haven't played this area since, technically, the video I did in 2016. Because the furthest we got for that, like, stupid hardcore thing I did of this game in 2018 was not even into Section 2. Where if it was like... No, we got into Section 2. It was just, like, handful of floors at the most. So we barely scratched the surface.
How long are Breath of the Wild 100% speed runs? Usually?
On average, we're around like 20-ish hours, something like that, with the new glitches.
Hours.
I don't know like how long they're at now because the new BLSS glitch has been routed into some categories, but I don't know about 100%. I think they're still working on a route with that.
Still doesn't beat Baten Kaido's or
I don't think anything will, to be fair.
Eternal Wings Lost Ocean 100%. 300 and some odd hours, baby.
Yeah, the longest speed run of Breath of the Wild 100% before major glitches was like 72 hours, something like that. So that even didn't even get close. Again, it's like nothing will ever beat that. Nothing.
They'll allow you to take 3-hour breaks every now and then.
Yeah, they allow you to do that, and it's good they do. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. These like fire slugs are the worst because if you try to do that like engulfed attack, it can hurt you for some reason.
Yeah. You guys gotta wait until they're done with their nonsense, and then you just can attack them. I know a lot of people say that the Wii U is kind of a pointless console, but I love my Wii U so much. It's still like one of my favorite consoles, and I really hate that it's kind of just gotten the wayside because it's better now in every way.
I mean, the bigger issue, I guess, was more or less that third-party support, but let's be real here. Third-party support in any Nintendo system's crap. Even though Switch is getting to that point now. Because if we're going to go cloud saves for the future of third parties, then the system's kind of screwed for third-party.
Well, I don't see the point of having third party at that point.
That's exactly the problem. I know, I think it's... No, this one has to be considered probably the worst, like, home console when it came to third-party support, because there was barely anything after year one.
Yeah. I mean, it still has the best version of Yoshi's Woolly World.
Yeah, the 3DS version, it's alright, but nothing beats the original. It even has co-op, which the 3DS version actually removes. To be fair, it didn't run all that well on Wii U, so I don't see how it would have ran on 3DS.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a nice teleport.
It was either Nintendo 64 or Wii U that had the worst third-party support.
Yeah, well, N64, it was okay in comparison to, like, Wii U. Because Wii U, after the first year, pretty much died off on third parties. Everyone kind of lost faith in the platform. So they just stopped developing for it. I remember this room as being, like, a tease because they give you one of those special shoes that can not only heal you for full health, but also grant you extra attack power. But you're a wolf, so you can't use it. So what was the point?
You're a wolf. I don't know how to use balls. I have paws.
You know what's the worst part? You can lick it. You got a tongue. Just be like an actual wolf and just drink things.
Work in Animal Crossing is never going to be done. When I'm almost think I'm done with the Nook Mile achievements in the game, they add more with this update.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
So it's never ending. You'll never be free. Delete the game now while you have the chance.
I think this might be the easiest way to see the unused green shoe.
Yeah, well, I think there's another case of that in the Cave Ordeals. If I remember correctly, I don't know, there is one in here, but there might be. I just never paid attention to all the shoe types. Because I'm trying to murder them fast before I die.
It just seems enough color variety. The green one's here. That one shoe room, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that one shoe room that's really good for getting that extra like attack boosting in Cave Ordeals, which obviously does not exist here when you don't have bottle access. That was a room. Worst part is about all this too is that you can actually access your items here. Like, look, there they all are. Can't use any of them because I'm a wolf. What's the point?
I'm out of luck.
Oh yeah, there's this room. It's not even the end of this gauntlet yet. There's still another room before, like, the treasure chest to get out of here. Alright, time to die.
Freaking redeads.
Just gotta have some lunch. No hearts here. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh no, that was... okay. Oh, I read the other thing like it was a separate line. It was technically the same thing. Luckily, the poison mites don't count as enemies, so you just threw that fast.
Purple ruby.
I think this is 3 hearts, or is it 1? Yeah, that's sad. Alright, so far we only have a quarter heart, or not quarter, a half a heart of damage going into the last set. This set, oh, this is stupid. I don't tell people to do anything here until the end of the game, because to get to the final set of rooms, you need to wait until you get like that fully powered up Master Sword, like that soul infused one, in the Palace of Twilight. Second to last dungeon, by the way. Just do this area later.
Yeah, so just do this right before the final dungeon. That's basically it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the problem I have. It's like, to do the first set, it's not that bad, because once you gain access to your human form after you become a wolf for the first time, then you have access to amiibo, which gains you access here. But then to get the second area in this cave of shadows, it's like, oh yeah, wait until you're like halfway through the game. Okay. And then the next one, wait until you're at the end of the game. Why am I bothering? I'll just wait until I'm at the actual end.
Yeah. You don't get any rewards besides money for completing the 2 sets beforehand anyway, so
Yeah.
why bother?
And you know what I don't like about that too, is you have to complete those multiple times, because to complete one, then you get told, oh, we can come back here later, and you have to leave, no matter if this next set is technically available. You have to go through the first set, like, as a separate thing, which is really annoying. So you're technically doing the same floors multiple times in a row just to get the new content.
That is kind of dumb.
That's the one part about this I didn't like. It's like, why did I have to do the same thing twice to get the set number 3? That makes no sense. Spin attack! The one thing about Wolf is weird to do spin attacks at times, because it feels like priority is about the basic bite attack.
Yeah, it really does.
Are they only in temple time? These enemies, yes, but then you get the Cave for Shadows and Ordeal, and here they are. Because I believe these guys are also in Cave of Shadow. Yes, they are. That's where we're at. Cave Ordeals. Sorry, I tend to mix these two areas up a lot.
I do too.
They're like technically the same thing. It's just one's human and wolf, and then one's just wolf.
Well, I'm kind of glad that I know because I remember when this amiibo came out. This was a big controversial issue because it's like, why are you locking stuff behind, amiibo? It's kind of the same thing that the Loftwing amiibo did for Skyward Sword, but it's just like I'm kind of glad that the dungeon was kind of not like an actual dungeon. It was more of a gauntlet thing because if it actually did like a dungeon, that would
have been a bigger problem. Crap. This is the combo city. At least I'm far enough away from the Deku Baba.
Okay. Killing freaking Deku Babas and Redid Knights.
I forgot they were like right below the platform when we first jumped in, so that was a bad call. The rest of it was alright. We're not even getting to the worst of it yet. It's coming up soon. Because technically, okay, really? Technically, I believe we're about halfway through, something like that. But, like, the second half is really bad. Like, it gets real hard.
It really does. I remember doing this with Let's Play. I was like, ah.
I knew that was going to happen. I hate this one. This one's a little awkward. I'm not gonna wait. The game said no. You only have like a set amount of time before you get released into that like quick attack state.
Can I tell you about a funny story about the Dodongos in this game?
I did not know there was a thing in there.
That I felt incredibly stupid after I learned about it. All these years of playing this game, and I didn't realize it. I didn't realize for the longest time that you could just shoot an arrow in its mouth and kill it automatically.
Well, I mean, I knew that right away, but I also played Ocarina of Time where you could do the same thing, and then same for like NES Zelda and such. Like that was a whole boss fight in NES Zelda.
Yeah.
So I came into this game after playing those, like, yeah, I could try that because it worked in the other games.
I legit didn't know that it's like, oh, I could just, I get the bombs. The bombs I always understood because, Ocarina was, famous for that. But I didn't know that you could just arrow their mouth and they just die. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, this was prior to my Let's Play because...
What was that?
But, like, it was, like, almost when the Let's Play started that I was like, oh, wait, what? That was stupid.
May have to actually use an amiibo here if things keep on going this way. If anything, I can use the wolf, because the wolf can actually heal himself. Which is kind of weird when you think about it, but he can. Same for Zelda. Yeah, you can arrow the dongas in the mouth in this game. It counts as like a bomb at that point because it goes straight through, hits the back of their tail, and then instant death.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Now I don't feel as bad. Thanks, Kira. You didn't make me feel as bad.
No. Don't miss. Good. They're as effective as those thing like enemies in Star Wars.
Oh gosh, I felt like I was the only one that had that happen to them. I was like, oh no.
Oh, you wouldn't know unless you tried it at that point.
Yeah, I was just like, oh gosh. I was afraid to tell you, Lester, because I thought you'd be like, wait, you didn't know that? I
think I told you about it, and I taught you. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, you can do that. Like, oh, neat. There. One less heart away from death.
That's all you get.
Wait, okay.
Oh, here we go. This is when it really starts getting bad. The ice rooms are real bad.
We're in this room. Oh god, we're in this room.
Yep, you remember it.
Oh no.
The nightmares come back. Same.
You know what's worse? Freezards. Those guys suck. I hate them.
There's no easy way to deal with them as a wolf. Ball and chain or bomb arrows, yeah, not that bad. Wolf Link, yeah, you got me there. This guy's not the best against freezers.
Man, looking at phase update from yesterday, Android devices in February 2022 will require an Android OS 6.0 or higher. Do we have that?
Yeah.
If you have newer phones, you have that, because newer phones are running at least like Android 10, I think. If not, then later. I know when my phone shipped with Android 9, I got an update to 10.
They expect you to transfer the full 20. No, you don't. You don't have to come in here damageless. They just save your hearts that you have on the save file.
No, it's based on the progress you make in here. It's not the hearts in your save file.
No, it isn't, Lester.
Matt, that file that we had in Breath of the Wild was 18 hearts. Saved from this file, which is 20. When it had 20.
Hold on, when I showed up mine, it had full 20.
It's saving progress based on what you did in the Cave of Shadows for what hearts you had in here. Because, again, I had a file going here with 20 hearts and I left with 18.
Hold on.
Oh, the ceiling just moved.
Check because I could have swore.
Good luck. Trust me, I got confused about the same thing. It is so hard to find that information because everyone says differently. It's so confusing. Based on my research, the knowledge to me is like based on the progress you had in here gets transferred over. Even Nintendo's own trailer for Breath of the Wild with the Wolfing amiibo talks about that, where it's based on progress made in here and what hearts you save onto the amiibo from Cave of Shadows. They don't fully specify, but from the looks of things, it's based on like hearts you have while leaving. So like whatever hearts you have from your survival. That's why we gotta play it.
I know. I'm just double checking, see if I'm not crazy.
It's the Nocturne Arc, don't you know? Okay, there's gotta be more jelly.
What the hell?
Or not? Okay, I thought there was more jelly. The door didn't open right away. Weird.
Yeah, mine has 20.
So could I just go home right now? I don't like this room.
What the heck? That's so weird. Why is it so weird? Mine
Well,
has
here's
20.
the question. What did you beat Cave of Shadows with your heart count?
Oh, well, I guess I could go check that out.
Yeah, because you did a whole standalone video on the Cave of Shadows.
Yeah. I beat Cave of Shadows with... I know it's not 20.
Yeah, trust me, I would believe you on that one, because I didn't beat this with 20. I beat it with like...
I had
like 9 or something in my video?
I had 6 hearts left. I had 6 hearts left when I beat it. And I got a full 20 heart. Well, I guess we'll find out when you beat it.
Dude, I was gonna say, we'll find out in a minute, because I'll be saving data to this amiibo.
because I was like, that's so weird that it's just like, yeah, it was like, because I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not that, but I'm not, I'm not calling you guys liars or
Again,
anything.
sources about the amiibo use in Breath of the Wild is kind of 50-50 on what's correct, minus he spawns in and kills people. Because there's so many people reporting how the heart thing works, and nobody gets the information accurate. Like, there's one outlet that'll just say, oh, he just has 20 hearts. Next one says, you need to have Twilight Princess HD and get hearts from that. Next one says, you need to beat Cave of Shadows with X amount of hearts to get hearts into that. Like, can you guys just stick to one story? Nobody knows.
I think it's just, if I remember correctly, based on my experience, it's whatever hearts you had on your Wolf Link, like, all total, not how much you had at the moment, like total hearts, like you have 20 right now, is what transfers.
That's why I gotta do the area again, because we did technically write some data with it, I think, in my preparations of doing that Twilight Princess stream a few years back, which did not have a full 20.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did, because you were doing a challenge run, remember?
Well, it was not just that, but it was also a case where the only heart containers I allowed myself to pick up were from bosses. Based on how I knew things would go, it's like, well, I kind of need something to actually live. I'll allow me that. Okay, no, this is a Armos room.
At least you got past the stupid freezer room.
I think there's another one later. Because that wasn't a freezered. Those were like the... Can't remember their actual name in this one.
The icicle thing?
Yeah, like a different type of enemy. The actual freezers are later.
Armos is so silly looking in this game.
Yeah. My least favorite thing about them is this part, because they go haywire when you kill them, and they can easily clip you. Wait, what was in there? Oh, standard rats. Like, I don't see anything, because the rats are the same color as the wall. Oh yeah, also there's that about these Armos. They just can sometimes hit you mid-attack, even if it doesn't look like the hammer's near you.
Yeah.
I don't like either. Okay, that'll work. Oh, there's keys in that one too. How am I supposed to know from a distance? I don't want to get too close. Again, blended in with the wall. That one has more rats. Oh, the health department.
What health department? They all died.
I don't know if we continue this area anymore, guys. I could get the bubonic plague. That's a wolf that's deadly.
These armors look like they would fit in with Wind Waker.
That's kind of why I think they're designed like this, because they're very similar to the Wind Waker design, you know, since this was running off that engine. I think they reused some enemy designs too. And like tweaked them here and there.
You know,
Even the rats, I think, were more like similar-ish to ones in Wind Waker, just now not cartoony.
now that we're talking about Zelda, like the Wind Waker engine Zelda games, I really like Skyward Sword. I finally fully finished it now.
It's underrated in my opinion, because a lot of people
It's really
just dismissed it based on the motion controls.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I played a little bit of the motion controlled one too, and I liked it then. But now I've fully beat it. I was like, damn, that game was really fun.
You see... You know what's the worst part about that? I was going to heal after this room thinking that would take quarter heart or maybe half a heart at the most. I should be fine. Famous last words. Famous last words.
Guess
So you want to do that again?
We gotta do the whole thing again.
Yeah, unfortunately. There's no way around that. It just can happen. I didn't...
Yeah, that took... Oh, gosh.
Now, man, I'm out.
I already took too much damage, man.
I'm not starting the first floor and I hit. That's just stupid.
It's okay, Lester. What were you gonna do the rest of the stream, anyways? Korok hunting.
What were you gonna do? The other 46% of the game? Yes, actually. I was so close to pulling the trigger on healing, and then that happened. I am mad. I am so mad.
Okay. I've done stuff like that happen before.
You know what I'm gonna do now? I keep on getting myself confused. I'm gonna bring up my counter program. I'm actually going to, I'll use, sure, we'll call this Pulse, because I don't want to change my information from last time. I'm gonna count down based on the floor we've done. This is floor 1. That way I will know which floors have hearts. Because only a certain amount of them have hearts. 6, 9, 13, 20, 27, 32, and 38. Those are the floors with hearts.
Okay. Kira, I love your response. She's like, that took a full heart.
That's how I felt. I'm like, wait a minute. That's why I didn't use my wolf link yet to heal. I'm like, that would take like a quarter heart. Then I can get the full health going to the next set. This would be great. Dies. So, about me having full health. I have it now. We're just now at floor 2.
They kind of reminded me of when I used the Samus amiibo the other day on Metroid Dread when I was on a really hard boss fight. I was like, I'm dying. I don't want to do it because my hand hurts because I'm sitting here, button mashing. I'm trying to develop a good button mash skill. And it hurts my hand after I do it for like 5 minutes straight. And I'm just like, oh gosh, what can I do? I was like, I can heal with Samus amiibo. And I healed, and it said, you only recovered 50 energy. I said, half an energy tank.
Yeah, I remember. I was there on the call when that happened. You're like, excuse me? I was supposed to get all my energy tanks.
Oh yeah, I heard Dread found a glitch that can skip gravity. Yeah, I heard that too. Where you can skip gravity.
There's a speedrun category. It's just suitless because you can also skip Varia.
Yeah, you can just skip. Beat the game in your normal.
Yeah, you just go with downgraded base suit.
This game, Dread is becoming a really fun game to speedrun, and I really hope
it's really gained momentum in the speedrun scene. A lot of people have been picking it up. I also just got an update, like, what, yesterday?
Yeah,
Fix some glitches?
Guess there was a glitch with the final boss where it can go out of bounds by accident.
I didn't know about the out of bounds. I read in the patch notes that he can just, like, stick to the wall and never come off, which is like, alright, never seen that, thank goodness.
Yeah, thank goodness. I really hope they don't patch out the suit stuff, because that'd be...
Who knows, maybe not. If it's like too much into like how the physics of the game work, they might not be able to patch the glitch. Because there are certain games that are like that.
Yeah, Dread didn't get accepted to AGDQ, but Kina did. Kina game did. I don't.
Well, when did that come out? Because I know Dread's too new in their eyes. That's probably the reason why they denied it.
Kina came out like literally a month before.
Okay, that's dangerously close to the exact same timetable. Then yeah, why? That's weird.
Yeah, Kina literally came out in September, I think.
To be fair, from what I've seen over the years, GQ submissions for what they actually take have been kind of hit or miss on why it's in there, or maybe it shouldn't have been. Because I know people wanted to see like an all Melons Yoshi story run for years. The same guy keeps on submitting it, keeps on getting denied, and he doesn't know why.
That's stupid.
You know, that would be fun to watch an all Melons run of Yoshi's story.
It would. I know a lot of people have been wanting to see it in there for that reason, but it keeps on getting denied. I think it just, at one point, the guy just stopped submitting it because he knew why. It's not going to get ever, like, put through, so why am I going to try? I think he got demoralized by the end of it, which is fair. That happens. I don't know if he did try to submit this time around or not. I haven't looked at the submissions. I know they technically have the schedule now. Release like this upcoming GDQ.
I mean, well, we'll definitely see Dread Summer Game really quick.
Probably, because you know people will submit it, and that time will probably go through.
Kill the Helmosaurus.
Sweetie swooty, eating the booty.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
That's going out of context. That's I'm
Well,
sorry.
thanks everyone who came after the stream. This is the final stream I like, so I'm gonna cancel after this. I'll see you later.
That's going
Think
out
before
of
you
context.
speak, you idiot. So invested in what's in the floors, I don't realize, hey, you just talked about sex joke. Shut up. Ow! I hate the fire slugs. Now I'm flustered. I swear, if anyone clips that, you're banned. I'm even gonna ban myself.
Yeah. So someone did submit a 30 million run for Yoshi's Story, but it was declined.
So the trend continues.
Ugh.
I don't know why it keeps on getting denied. You would think at one point they're just gonna say, yeah, this has been submitted like 7 years in a row. We keep on denying it. Maybe we should throw them a bone. I don't understand why it keeps on getting denied based on what I've seen. All the times the games has been submitted, I watched like the submission clips. The run looks super cool. It's a sick looking run. Keeps on getting denied. I don't know why. It's on like the same level of times as like a Yoshi Island run with how cool some of the tricks can get. It's a very flashy run. So why is keep on getting denied? Uh-oh. I know there's some controversy with that too, like maybe something to do with the GDQ staff, maybe not liking the people submitting it or something. Like it's a whole mess.
It shouldn't be like. In my opinion, like if the person is controversial, I understand. But if you just don't like them, that's not a good enough reason to deny.
Well, I don't think it's that specifically, because I know one of the times someone who submitted it is the guy who runs Frank C and also made that Doki Literature Club game. So it's a very well liked person in the scene that's not controversial. At least from what I've seen. This mirror you saw was called Lovebot. Don't know who that is. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I don't think I've ever heard of that name.
Yeah, I don't know. That
It's
name
not the
either.
same guy, yeah. The one I was talking about, this was like back in like 2016 or something I last seen this. That was years ago. The one I'm talking about in question. Because again, I think it was Dan Savano that submitted an All Melons one at one point. Which again, Bankerface C / Literature Club guy. Because he's big on speedrunning.
Let's just hope we don't die this time.
Yo, same. This is floor 16. So this is just a bunch of ghoul rats, which is not that big of a problem. I just gotta stay in sense mode.
So you probably jinxed him, right?
I probably did. Like I said, what is he else doing the rest of the stream? Korok hunting? Well, the other 46% of this game? Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong, because that is where the rest of our game is for Breath of the Wild, and the rest of our percentage. There's a keep talking, no one explodes speedrun for HDQ? What the? Yeah, I'm confused as you. What?
Oh, gosh.
I can imagine that. Alright, run, go. So we disbond. Slow down, sir. I can't understand a single one of your instructions. Instructions unclear. Speedrunner drops bomb. Get up, please. Hate fighting in the sand. Of course, and it gets everywhere.
Okay, Anakin.
Do you think that's bad? I have high ground.
Okay, Obi-Wan.
I'm your father.
You know,
Have you heard about when that's coming out, by the way?
When the Obi-Wan series is?
Yeah.
No. I
I
know
wouldn't be
that
surprised if it's sometime like early next year then, if they already announced it.
I know that the Boba Fett series is coming out on the 29th of December.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 Giptos and the Stall Children.
KH2 Rando got accepted as a co-op race.
We got left.
That'd be fun to watch. I liked watching KH2 Rando. Speedrun.
Well, it's always cool to see a rando in GDQs too, because then that's speed running on the fly.
Yeah.
Like more so than a normal run. I'm just kind of hoping, like every time they do one of these at-home ones, like I feel like they're getting a little bit better. It's just usually a 50-50 on like the runner's stream quality. If it's a watchable thing, in my opinion. I don't like to be that guy. It's just sometimes if I'm hearing someone on a webcam mic where they sound like they're in 20 rooms away, it's hard to focus on the run.
Yeah. Well, let's just hope that, I mean, I know this it's asking a lot at this point, but let's just hope that Summer Games is back on site.
It might be, because now with travel restrictions lifting, that could change things. Because they made this decision before the travel restrictions got lifted here in the States. Okay, what is that? I'm just reading the abbreviation of SNOF. Like, what is that game? That sounds weird. I know it's an abbreviation, I just don't know what it's abbreviated. Sonic Golf? Wait a... Is that meme game? They had that in the GDQ, I think, once before. 'Cause that sounds familiar when you said golf.
Sonic.
Oh, from the recent Sonic hacking contest? Okay, so this is a different golf game question. I'm thinking of, like, Sonic, like the balls game where it's just a bunch of balls running around or something. That's not even the same thing. That's basically marbles.
Depends on if we might be in the same boat again next year. If current numbers keep going all the way they're going. Yeah, that is true.
We never know. We never know. That's true, Ethan. Again, like travel restrictions have changed here, but they can change again. We don't know. Things are just kind of a mess in this country on like multiple fronts. It's not just pandemic front.
All I can say,
It's just the world in general.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there's an active fire outside.
all I can say at this point is just, please, everybody, do your due diligence about this.
Yeah, just be responsible.
Please be responsible. That's all I gotta say on that. Gotta go eat. Get back in a bit. Okay, Ethan, have a good dinner.
Put this Helmosaur here. This is 23? Okay, this has like everyone. Gotta be careful. Based on how this went last time.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, already bad start. Already bad start.
Tell me.
Seriously, with the backswing? What I don't like about these guys, I swear, I get hit by these backswings from the Armos more than the front.
That's not a good sign.
No, their hit detection's weird to me. Like the hitbox is activated the moment they swing, which is why I feel like I'm always getting hit by the back before the front end. Because by that point, the hitbox is already active before he moves his axe. Or his hammer.
They just know that strategy. It's like, oh no, SonicGhost is back.
Must kill before he says something stupid again.
We got rid of this guy a couple years ago. Why is he back?
At least I'm here this time, not 4 in the morning.
True.
Yeah, fun fact. I recorded this like years ago as a bonus part for my original Twilight Princess playthrough. And that was like... was it like 2016, like April or something like that of that year. But I had so many failed attempts, it leaked until early in the morning to a point where I was a little sleep deprived by the end. And I think in some ways you were able to see that in the recording. Not in terms of like, I'm going to say something stupid like, oh, hey, booty. Like, not like that. It was just more or less, I think my playing skills were going downhill because I had multiple failed recordings of that.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, especially for a mode like this. Oh no. I don't like them all clumped together. That's why.
Oh boy.
Well, I guess I'll go with plan B. King Gulp attack it is. Hey, Iceberg, how you doing?
Hey, Iceberg.
Yeah, I guess you're reading the same thing I am, Kira. That's how I know about where the hearts are. Yeah, no enemies drop health here. It's only certain floors they can dig it up with your senses. And the ones you said there in chat are the ones in question. Hence why I got a counter now. So I know when I'm at that floor. I think probably the best practice for this room is to run around and get all the slugs active. And also jump in the fire, that works too. That way I can see from a distance when they're doing their little attack and then I can get them. Like that. I can't see. Oh, I'm locked on like that. Okay, no, I'm gonna just wait this one out. That's dangerous. Okay, putting together a new stand for my turntable. Ooh, that sounds nice. Doing good here. Thanks for asking. Alright, so this is coming up on 26. Yeah, okay.
How many floors does this cave have again, altogether?
It's like 40-ish something. I'll have to look in the guide again, just to see.
I've never done this, and if I ever wanted to like record this game, I'd have to do this, obviously.
Yeah. It does take some practice for that sake, because this is, I feel like this is harder than Cave of Shadows, but it's probably because of the fact you have none of your items available, because you're stuck as a wolf.
Yeah.
They even remove the wolf button on the gamepad. There's normally a button on this gamepad that you can swap back and forth between Wolf Link and Human Link. They get rid of it for this area because you can never swap back. Stuck. 40. Okay. Yeah, I was missing memory, but that sounds right. Yeah, the last set of floors, mainly like floor 38 and 9, they're massive. I think floor 39, sorry, is the one that has like a whole puzzle to it. Like there's a room here where you have to basically solve a puzzle to get enemies to come out.
Thanks, Kira. I wasn't remembering how many floors there was on this.
Oh, no. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, you never played this, but I think you've seen Matt, like, go through it on his playthrough years ago.
Yeah, but again, that was been a couple years ago.
This is a mess. I don't like this one specifically because of the archer. This one can drain your health if you're not careful. You haven't played TBHD, but you own it, though. Okay, that's also fair.
I haven't played the HD version. I played the original. That's all I played. And by original, I mean the Wii version.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, technically, both GameCube and Wii could be, like, interchangeable as original for that reason. They both came out at the same time. Oh, GameCube was the originally developed one.
I still haven't come back and beaten it to this day. I gotta do that at some point.
How far did you get?
I got to Zant. The boss fight was Zant.
Okay, so you're basically at the end if that was the case. So you seem pretty much a majority of the game.
Oh yeah.
Play GameCube and the HD version. Okay, so Iceberg is like one of the few who has played GameCube and not Wii back in the day. If that's true, because a lot of people skip the GameCube one just because new shiny system, get game for that. To be fair, it was kind of the same because I didn't even know it came out in the GameCube until after it was out of print. Like, oh, well, at least I got the Wii one.
The GameCube version is really good too, though.
Yeah, well, it's better control-wise because, you know, you didn't have to throw out your arm, just swing your sword. Also, you had camera control, which was nice. Kind of missed that.
I do like the Wii version, though. I mean, that's the version I played.
Yeah, no, Wii version isn't bad by any means. I still like it, too. It's just control-wise, it wasn't as good as GameCube, which, again, makes sense based on the control typing.
I mean, GameCube's really good.
I still think this is the best version, technically, the HD one, because it's the best of both worlds. It has more content, as I'm showing.
And to some degree, the textures do look better.
Well, they are up-res, yeah. They're now not 480p textures, they're 1080p, so it's sharper. You actually see what a tree looks like in this game, compared to mud.
Okay.
I was like, hello? Shoo.
Hello?
Do wish graphics on the HD version more improved. I do agree to an extent on that too, because yeah, the textures are better, but everything else has been kind of the same. Like they didn't update any models. It's not like Wind Waker HD, where in some ways there was like a complete overhaul of the graphics.
Happy though that all three Wind Waker engine Zeldas now have an HD port though.
Technically all the 3D Zeldas do. Because Ocarina and Majora on the 3DS, Wind Waker and TP here on Wii U, and then Skyward Sword on Switch.
Yeah.
So they all technically got an HD, or HD-ish, I guess, in terms of the 3DS. Some kind of an update.
Would be fine.
No, what Kira says is, well, Wind Waker's HD main overhaul was, look, we figured out Bloom.
Yeah. Someone found how to turn up the light.
It's a miracle.
Too much. Turn it down a bit. I'm blinded.
Though Wind Waker did have some really good changes that I bought them for, like Swift Sail and the Triforce pieces.
Oh yeah. There was a lot of changes that the modding scene like added into GameCube because it was just that good of an idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Iceberg. This game could have gotten a little bit better, but I mean, also it's kind of hard. I guess the way I can really say is it's hard to see, like, to do that with this because this game was very detailed already. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, in some ways, yeah. That's why they mainly just did upgrades on textures.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is where we died before. Be careful.
Oh, this game?
Mm-hmm. I never got past Zant. He's still waiting for me.
Where's Link? I've been here for over 15 years.
Technically not wrong. Because I think the last time I actually sat down and played this game was like 2009, so...
Oh yeah, it's been over 10 years then.
Only my Wii data didn't get wiped at that time.
That's okay.
Unimproved TP's graphics because realism doesn't age well. They're stylized, but it's not strong enough on its own. Yeah, I mean, that is the problem with a lot of games that did realism before the HD era. It's just... It does age itself because it's kind of using the tricks back in the day that looked good, but then in today's standards, yeah, a little more blurry or just maybe goofy looking compared to what we can do today. Remember we all said Ocarina of Time, Mario 64 look realistic? Yeah, about that.
I mean, one thing I did like that Skyward Sword did do, HD, like, it up-res the game, and, you know, it looks a lot better, but one thing they did fix is they made it 60 frames per second.
Yeah, that's one thing I wish they did with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, because they could have.
Yeah.
It's just, I think, with how much they optimized Wind Waker with the new graphics, they probably couldn't get it to run like that. This game, on the other hand, I'm not sure why they didn't do 60, based on what they changed. I haven't been able to notice frame rate changes unless the frame rate's bad. Yeah, that's also fair. It depends on the game. I do notice it in Skyward Sword. I didn't at first, but then I go back to like the Wii one, like, oh man, this is choppy. Oh yeah, that's right, because it's in 30 frames. Like, you notice it once you experience the smoother one, because then when you go back, you actually can see it. But until then, you probably won't. Oh no. Oh no, this is the one I was fearing. This is the one that has like the ice enemies up next.
Oh,
The Chilfos.
That's again.
The Chilfos are gonna be the problem one. I gotta stay away from them. Wait. I don't see it. This is not the one? In my thing it says there's a Chilfos here. No, I see it's normal enemies. No complaints, I guess. I'm just kind of confused.
I'm not gonna sing it because copyright. So.
Okay, maybe it's the next one that has the Chofos. Maybe we're just reading these in the same line. Probably what's happening. Because the line breaks on this site are a little hard to read when it's blue on blue. Like a light blue to like a not as light blue.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, this is it. This is the one I hate. This is where we die.
Was this a 2006 website?
Zelda fandom.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's like the only one that has a really good like table. Zelda Wiki didn't have a table. So here I am.
You didn't go to Zelda Dungeon?
Again, I didn't see a table right away. To be fair, I googled this while I was also taking my other Switch out of the dock to turn it off. The Switch to the Wii U.
I'm sorry, I'm biased towards Zelda Dungeon. I think it's the best Zelda site.
It is really good, yeah. I can't see.
Zelda Dungeon has never failed me. That's why most of my playthroughs are kind of structured around it. Spoiler for anybody who actually watches my playthroughs. It's like,
spoilers, there's a guide in the background.
You're just following the other dungeon's route. Yeah, I know.
What
I
of
mean,
it?
it's actually a good thing for like playthrough sake to like structure it around the guy, but then you can make like your deviations if you have like a personal preference for how you play.
It really does. It really did help me with. Well, Wind Waker I did without Zelda Dungeon because I didn't need it, but Twilight Princess I did kind of structure it around it a little bit. I played Twilight Princess 50 bazillion times, but I didn't know how to structure it very well, so I used Zelda as mostly as a base to structure it on. So,
Which is a good idea.
It helped a lot. It kind of helped me develop how I structure my videos and how, how some videos can be like 20 minutes long and some videos can be 40 minutes long, because literally that's how my task is. It's just like I have to set task and goal that I want in the video, and however long we get there, unless it's like over an hour long, then of course I will break that into 2 episodes. But,
yeah, well even then it's like, that's how you do it in editing, but recording you is not doing that. You're just playing through until you're done, and then you'll break it up later.
Yeah. That's kind of how I structure my...
That's a Dead Space. By the way, that's
Look
done
at
now. Release main series.
Yeah.
The DLC starts next week.
Yeah.
By the way, I love how you and I both had the same idea for like the credits joke. I don't want to say too much else if people haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, you know what? I know what you're doing.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know if you've seen my version. You gotta see mine. It's like the same thing as yours, but like 10 times that.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one that thought the same thing. Oh, jeez. I'll tell you later what it was.
I've already seen it. I was there, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, you didn't see what
The edit, more or less. Oh, God. This is Mayhem Borley here in a second.
Oh, I did? Oh, yeah, that's right, I did. Never mind. Never mind. I don't need to show you. You already know.
I mean, I don't mind watching it again because it's
Funny.
priceless. Just like the whole DLC.
Oh.
Christ and PlayStation. It's not even that fault. Cries and bad capture card software. And that's why I'm primarily using OBS with Elgato cards from now on. The intermediate one's fine. Elgato software is kind of a crapper.
By the way, I really hate how...
I really hate that DLC.
Oh, besides that.
We had two. Bad memories.
I'm just joking.
No, I really hate how...
Now I'm gonna do it now.
That DLC
I don't want another instance of us getting to the end and then, you know, dying.
and crying internally. Hearts have been replenished. You did
Now
it
that's
this
what the
time.
gamepad sees. Here's what the TV sees. What did I do? It's not even a full hearts, it's however many hearts are saved to the amiibo, so I didn't even get a full 20.
You
I
can
technically
use
got
Zelda.
18.
Well, you can use Zelda's amiibo.
That's true, but I already took one penalty. I don't want two. We'll wait on that one.
Who cares?
I do, because then that means I get less hearts for Breath of the Wild.
What do you mean? Zelda does a full heal.
Oh no.
I love the Wii U gamepad. I enjoy playing games while other people use the Zelda. I like the gamepad too.
I can do that now, it's called the Switch. There's also that, yes. Yeah, I agree. The only problem I had with the gamepad was its range was a little finicky.
Yeah.
Because there were some times, I swear, it should have worked, and it just disconnected. Really? Alright, I'm getting down here now. Kill him first. You want to try that again? That ain't happening, buddy. 2 more left. Or... No, 3. Sorry, I miscount. This one... Oh, this one's not that bad. Famous last words.
I was gonna say. Oh, Xanthans.
That's why it's not that bad. I mean, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, sure. But... these ones are a little more manageable compared to, like, archer enemies. The archer enemies I never like dealing with as a wolf. Because he's not designed well for dealing with that kind of an enemy.
Can't remember what you were gonna say.
I can't remember what I was gonna say. I hate my
Now 2
short-term
more
memory.
left.
I really do hate my short-term memory sometimes. I literally had it on the tip of my tongue. and now
Gamepad.
it's gone.
It's provide for me. Iceberg, it's both. It's both. Let's go there. Oh, this is the one, or at least one of them, that's broken up weirdly. No, never mind, I'm reading it again. Sorry, 39, not 38. I don't like how this guy breaks up some of the floors. It works, man. I'm using it. 39's the weird one, has phases. This one's just a simple pile of goblins with archers. Now this is the stupid one. This is a room of puzzles. We have to solve puzzles to kill things.
Puzzles in my Zelda game?
Yeah, who would have guessed? That floor was so loud. Sounded like someone let out the biggest fart in my left ear. And that was the weird comparison, but that's literally what it sounded like.
I think the game wants to talk to you about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot the floor just comes up. Gee, I wonder if there are enemies gonna appear out of the wall here in a minute. It's not like my targeting's telling me otherwise. I was gonna say B! I was holding the button, the Wolf Link was just like, nah. Weird, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I feel like it.
I don't feel like it.
Okay, that's the combat part. Now for the puzzle part. How do you open door?
With pots.
Puzzle solved. I love how the spiders weren't there one moment and then they just appeared. Come on, Spidey. Oh, that's unfair. He was out of bounds, technically. Because that was past an invisible wall, you cheat. Only I can clip out of bounds. Two more of these things. And the worst part is, I would hope these would be hearts. It's just still rupees and pots and barrels and all that. Nothing helpful. Speaking of not helpful, hi.
Useless as Zolfos. By the way, Dynafulls are kind of hard in this game when you're fighting Wolf.
Yeah, because there's no easy way to break their guard. You just gotta wait for them to put down the shield for a moment. So basically, right before they attack.
I think I said that enemy's name right. Dynafulls? Is that how you say it?
I believe so, yeah.
Dynalofulls or something like that. I got a comment the other day because the way I said Chozo back in the day, like my old Metroid playthrough, I used to call him Kozo all the time. But that was just a thing I said when I was a kid. I got a comment on there's my old Metroid Let's Plays, like the Zero Mission one. I called them Kozo statues instead of Chozo statues, and everybody. And there's this one guy that just got so angry that they called him Kozo. For shame, you shouldn't call.
Oh man, the internet. I see.
Yeah.
Internet getting angry about something stupid. Oh man, what is this? A normal Thursday?
You do realize I don't.
What's the internet mad about for just 1 minute?
Yeah, really.
Isn't that something different?
I mean, golly, I was just like, I'm sorry, I murdered your first child. Jeez.
Yeah, pretty much.
People just comment on Reddit for attention anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He probably wasn't even mad, I bet you.
Probably. He just wanted to make a point.
Well, some people trying to bait for a response. That's what trolls do.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, I said it wrong, but I don't anymore, because I kind of learned that that's not the way you pronunciate it.
Oh no, I made a mistake. That's
Oh,
not
no.
allowed on the internet.
Oh no, I made a mistake on the
Pretty
internet.
much. Cancel. No
That's
mistakes
it.
allowed. Alright, we're done. That's it. Final floor. We did it.
Yay.
Now a ball of light.
Kara, oh my god. I mean, that's a valid tactic for video interaction. Pronounce something wrong and pair purpose to drive up comments. Several PokeTubers do it. Oh gosh. That's how you win. That's how you win the algorithm.
Whatever
Yeah.
happened to the players, by the way?
They're waiting for Brilliant Diamond and Pearl. That's what they're doing.
Oh, that's what you get when you get the Tycoon wallet. Okay, I'm like, what do you get? Because normally when you clear this area, you get a new wallet. Hey, now just get 200 rupees.
That's what I thought you were going to say. That's why having the sword and shield for a second there.
Yeah. What happened is that the comments finally gave up. What?
By
I
the
don't even
way, I
stand on
hate-
this. Why? What? Okay.
Lester, it does
There
it
we
to
go.
me all the time. I don't know why it does that. It's very finicky.
It's
It
like
did
the hit
that-
detection of the nose. Like, look at me. My feet are shaking on this thing. Even the chain can't be solid.
to the
I didn't know you can do that. I just did that by accident.
oops.
Well, you get 100 rupees just for digging out your head. Didn't have anything. I'd be concerned if there was something there, like, dig behind her. Like, no, thank you. It's terms of service right there. Get out of here.
He already broke it earlier tonight.
You really did.
Alright, so now we beat this. We only used one amiibo technically, so it's only gonna log that one used. Damage received, 29. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. So, according to this now, that should be 14 hearts? Wait, what? What? Wasn't there supposed to be a save prompt for that? I remember when I first did this, there was a save prompt. Wait, what? Okay, I'm getting myself confused here. Wait. Are you gonna tell me I just wasted my time? Again, this is so poorly documented. What happened? I'm supposed to save my progress to the figure. Hang on.
Did you accidentally say no to it or something?
No, there was no other option besides continue. I hit continue.
Uh-oh.
Do we have to do this again?
Cries. I am legit confused about that. It did not ask me for a save prompt, and I don't know why. Because the record was worse than the amiibo? I mean, if that's the case, I guess I gotta be a perfectionist. Which I'm still confused. Hang
You
on,
gotta
we're
be
actually getting the real answer here. Because again, when you look up the Wolf Link amiibo heart thing, nobody has a straight answer. And that makes this hard. I know you can technically get cards of 20 hearts. I know, I have one.
It's a natural born perfectionist.
One thing I at least read is someone says you gotta beat it with 20 hearts remaining so that when you can save the amiibo at that point, it just has those hearts, but I didn't even see the save prompt. I mean, there is one loophole technically where you just start a save file of this game, get up to the point where you can use the amiibo for the first time, which is, you know, be coming back into Human Link, and just go through wave 1 of this. Because then you can get through with the amount of hearts, I guess. I'm not doing that because that's going to take 3 hours. No kidding. This game has a long intro. So again, there's no concrete answer. That's why I'm confused. That's, to be fair, again, this is the non-canon arc. Save the number of hearts you had in Cave of Shadows instead of the default 3. But it didn't even prompt me to save. Again, that's why I'm confused. Why did it not let me save?
Maybe it's because you already had save data on it? from
No,
this file?
if that's the case, well, what we could do, I have an idea for this then. We can wipe the save data of this amiibo. We could just flat out nuke it. I think that's what we should try to do. I'm gonna withdraw. Yes, please, this is scary. So unfortunately, guess what? We get to do that a third time.
I jinxed it. I'm sorry, Lester.
What's wrong with you? I'm gonna just do this on my Switch, so I'm just gonna delete game data. Don't mind me. You don't need to see this process. Game data is from the Wii U game of TPHD. Let's just delete that. Deleted. Alright, good. So now I have a stock amiibo. So now if I go to the collection screen, scan. Look at that. No heart counter. So I guess whatever you had, you just keep it, forehead. That's pretty bad design. Alright, I guess we're doing this fresh. Did not know that was an issue. Let's reset our counter to 1.
To find himself in my house. I don't like that about the update. It's rude to redecorate when you have company. I'm trying to pick up crap on the floor.
I'm gonna reload this information. Alright, let's go. Could you guys do me a favor? Could you read that Reddit thing that Kira put in there? Because obviously,
Okay, yeah.
you're pretty occupied. But I think that might shine some light on this.
I'm waiting for one of my villagers who just rudely came into my house and just like, hey, I'm here to hang out, and then just won't leave. So, give me a second. Through hopefully on the gamepad, indicate the shadows. Progress to the first stopping point says to come back when you're stronger. Cool. Read about this. Asked to save my game progress and Amigo do so. Second round and go through the cave of shadow past the first stopping point. Hit the second stopping point. Says come back when you're stronger. Cool. Read about this. But it doesn't ask me to save my progress this time. Third round, I enter the cave of shadow. Basically repeat step 2. I get to the second stopping point. It says to come back when you're stronger. It's not recording that I've already done this. How do I get to amiibo?
I think I got the idea then. They were doing this before the extra things unlocked in story progress. So yeah, I agree, that wasn't very helpful. The guy didn't understand how it worked yet.
Oh.
To be fair, they don't tell you in the game specifically what get stronger means to get to more floors. People have to figure all that information out on their own. It's very poorly described in the game. We already know for a fact we can get through all the floors, so that was some good practice, I guess. Well, I guess now I might need my Zelda. Because if I have to heal again, I don't think Wolflink heals now. Because I don't have hearts according to it. I deleted his hearts. I nuked him. He dead. He dead, boy. I don't like this. Yeah, get a little closer.
Dude, but like if you already had a recording of hearts on there, you have to basically erase them just to save again.
Yeah, which is kind of weird when you do think about how that should work, because why? That makes no sense. This is also a worse attempt going into these set of floors.
I legit did not mean to jinx you.
Yeah, you did.
I just wanted him to keep playing Twilight Princess because I love it. That's the reason why.
One thing I saw was someone saying they did a Hero Dwarf run and that you're saying your amiibo was pointless. I hope that's not the case. I already did that. I did a Hero Dwarf run technically. That was that hardcore thing. It ended poorly. We never got past like a couple floors here. So I never saved data based on this. Because we couldn't.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah, that's a double post. Oops. Fine.
You can
Fine.
only save new data onto the amiibo if you have a higher amount of life than your previous save. So if you had 20 hearts with no damage when you saved on floor B6, you will not be able to save the other amiibo ever again, since 20 hearts is the highest amount of life you can have in the game. Even if you only had 2 hearts of life left, and you saved on board B6, if this is the last time you only had 1 heart left, you cannot save it.
So wait, does that mean that technically it's not gonna penalize you for using healing amiibo like Zelda or Sheik then? Because that's how I'm reading it.
Yeah.
It's saving the hearts you ended it with. So if you had 20 hearts going to the teleporter, in my assumption, that means it should save 20 hearts on record for what the amiibo can hold. That's what I'm at least getting out of that.
I don't understand that because, like I said before, this is so confusing because...
Yep. They don't document this that way. No one does.
What the heck?
Nintendo kind of did with a trailer. That's about it. And even then, the trailer was a little confusing because it was a 1-minute thing of, you scan amiibo here, you scan amiibo there. There you go. Like, it didn't really do too much. It did tell you about Cave of Shadows progress transferring into Breath of the Wild, so that was the most accurate information compared to everyone else on the internet. Because no one else knew that part. Find that one confusing when it's been an official source that tells you that, though. Nope. Not gonna take a careless damage hit here. Okay, so you found that from random game facts question. That was the most accurate thing we found tonight, to be fair, minus my Nintendo trailer comment. And that was from game facts. Which is not known to always be accurate, so that is saying something.
Oh wow. I just learned something more Zelda trivia for tonight. I guess there's a text in Skyward Sword that not a lot of people see is when you fail the Silent Realm.
Zelda trivia,
like
you say?
The Silent Realm and like 5 times in a row. Five goes, Master, the chances of you're not being the chosen hero are increasing.
Yeah, she gets sassy. Master, get good, scrub. Ow. Tech die hitboxes are weird. I just basically got hit by a parked car.
I got hit by a parked car. That feeling went. Oh, by the way, everybody here, remember on Sunday to set your clocks back an hour.
Yeah, we're all gonna be time traveling.
Unless you live in a state that says, yeah, screw that.
Yeah, there's only like 2 of them. It's like Arizona and Hawaii, I think, and that's it.
I think Ethan lives in a state where he's like, yeah, we don't do that.
Very inconsistent when you really look at it.
Yeah.
I know that's why people keep on arguing. You know, if we're gonna change that, it's either an all or nothing, because this would be weird to have another state or 2 on a different time zone. Like half of the year. Which I agree, that's bad. Don't do that. My state almost did that at one point, and it was like, I think it got approved, but it just never went anywhere. Like, yeah, it's probably for the better, because I don't want to have like a different time zone half of the year at that point.
Yeah.
Because equivalently at that point, I'm going from Eastern time to like my own separate time zone. What's left? Everyone's dead. Oh. I was like, what's left? I can't see up. I didn't look up. Should have looked up. I gotta wait for the puddles to disappear, because I think the puddles technically count as an enemy for the door. Like, that's a stationary thing. It's not gonna hurt you anymore. Open up. I think at this point, because of this major mistake, we could have had like 50 Korok seeds collected.
It's like fate just wanted you to stream more Breath of the Wild this year.
Yeah, you know, at least on hindsight, looking at things, I'm not going to be streaming for as long as I thought I would, because I was estimating this maybe leaking the next year. Not really. I think I overestimated that based on how my original Champion Battle stuff went.
Yeah.
Because that was a 5-session thing when I did Master Mode, but we're not playing Master Mode, so obviously difficulty's not much of a problem. The difficulty thing alone is what made that series longer. I mean, also that, true, Kira, I am dangerously close to next year, but not as much as I would think for this kind of stuff. We'll finish Breath of the Wild probably for the end of the year, I can see that. Because what we have left, Korok Hunky, not Hunky Korok, see. Korok hunting is only going to probably take maybe 2 to 3 weeks at most.
Now I want to see some fan art of our Korok playing hockey.
Where the Korok is the puck.
Oh,
Link has...
Yeah, haha, you hit me.
Yeah, haha, that was a penalty.
Yeah, haha, I'll pay for this.
Goron mixes? At first, I thought he said, instead of Korok hockey, I thought he said Korok hugging.
I said Korok hunky.
Hunky.
So we're not even close on any of them, technically. A hunky Korok, maybe. Head Stew is a good-looking Korok. Or Koron. Yeah, you Koron. What's wrong with you? What sounds like to me like an insult.
Hunky Dory. You have turnip prices that are this like this.
And I don't even do the turnips.
You don't even do the turnips every time. I don't get this on my island. You always do.
I'm making you rich.
You're making me rich, and I'm thankful for it. But I'm just like, what? You always get it. You don't even do turnips.
So I get half the money, right?
I'm leasing this out to you. I take half.
Pretty much. I'm kind of surprised my battery hasn't like ticked down a meter yet on this gamepad. It probably helps I'm not using a battery that's like, what, 6+ years old?
Yeah.
I had to replace my Wii U gamepad battery because at one point it held a charge for 20 minutes at most.
Ooh.
Replacement batteries aren't that hard to get too. It was like, what, maybe 20 bucks to get a battery to actually last a decent time? That's what happens when you keep the thing on a charger for pretty much all its life. Maybe that's also why I'm noticing how the new model Switches have much better battery, because mine's been on a dock for 4.5 years. After a while, that'll kind of kill a lithium battery. Oh no.
Yeah.
I forgot it was this room. I just jumped right into an enemy. At least he wasn't awake yet. Seriously, they don't even move with the backswing yet, and the hitbox has been active for days, and I get hit. I hate the Armos in this game. They're the worst enemy to fight as Wolf-like. Her hitbox is so jank.
I'll put it this way: this freaking mode makes you really hate fighting as Wolflink.
Yeah, because there's some enemies like, oh, that's not that bad. Then you get through an armor, it's like, why am I doing this? I wish I had my human button back. I miss my human button. Oh no. Good. You can't stun me in munching time.
I'll be right back.
I feel when I'm about ready to munch and the Deku Bomb is like munching time. Sure thing. That was a little too close. Funny how I haven't played this game in a couple years and I still remember the best combat tactics for Wolflink. Either engulf things or bite them. One of the two. To be fair, it's simplistic combat. Okay, this is the fire room. All the fire guys are here at once. I still run head first. Why do I do this to myself? Right, drop like little turds from the ceiling. Come on. Get them all down here.
Killing the ghoul rats, huh?
Oh, this is the ice run. Alright, here we go. Time to get cold again. Never mind, next room.
For the third time.
Keep on reading ahead in this one. This one just has the Gyptos and the archers. I swear, their aim is too good. Let's take an aimbot. Nope.
Nope. No more sweet bells for you. I locked the gate already.
Okay, now we're coming to ice room.
Ice, ice, baby. Time to fight the wolfos. I really hate these freaking enemies when I'm fighting with Wolflink.
The wolves aren't really that bad. It's just you may not want to like rush to it. The worst part about the room is the ice, because you barely move properly. You want to stand on the snow so you don't slip and slide.
Well, we're in Filler Cave again. I was playing Dragalia Lost last night.
You're not wrong on that comment, to be fair.
and
It's really easy.
have 100 free summons thing going on for like a couple days, and they do something that I wish Faye would do: put every seasonal unit on seasonal penners. Because I pulled a summer unit on a Halloween rerun banner, and I thought this would be neat. Yeah,
Sure.
you would think.
You know what I like this time of the year? Swimsuit models. I mean Halloween costume.
They're about ready to run a ninja banner on Faye right now. It's like, Halloween was over last month, guys. Why are you dressing by ninjas? And then, of course, next month is Christmas banner.
That means more summer ones are gonna get pulled. It's like Kira's luck.
Now that's something you really think about when you they do 100 summon. What would you say? 100 free summons. It's like you could get away with that in Dragalia, but you could never get away with that Faye because it's just like 100, but 5 orbs cost like $6.
Well, that's because of the price difference on the microtransactions. The value of those things are different.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's 10 orbs. 10 orbs. I was wrong. They're like about $3.
Okay, that is not the interaction I thought would happen. I tried to lock onto the guy I backflipped in to do a jump attack. That was the exact opposite of my plan. Sometimes camera be like that. Sometimes you also bite the thing in the head and you still take damage. These enemies are the worst to fight as Wolf Link as well. There's a lot of enemies in this later, third section that just weren't really well fought with Wolf Link. You really notice it.
I do wish Dragalia Lost would rerun the Monster Hunter collab. Missed 2 of the units and they're just forever gone. I hate that. But yeah, I agree with you, Kira. The thing is that I really think is cool is Dragalia Lost had so many cool promotion crossover events. Like they had one for Persona 5, they had one for Faye, they had one for Mega Man, and then they had one for Monster Hunter. And you're just like, man, see all these cool crossovers that are happening in Dragalia Lost? It's like,
Yeah, we don't get that in the other games at that point.
Yeah, they had 2 for Faye, actually. They did 2 separate ones.
Why didn't we activate both of those? Well, at least I didn't activate the door for the other Armos, because that's what I really don't want to open. That's a whole other can of rats.
That's why when people just say stuff like, "Oh, Dragalia Lost is going to shut down just like Dr. Mario World did," I'm just like, "No, it's not."
I mean, it might if it doesn't do well microtransactions, but right now that is not the case.
No, Dragalia is pretty good money-wise, especially if they're able to afford crossover events like the ones I mentioned.
Yeah, that kind of proves how well the game is doing financially, because they're not going to pay for a big crossover if the game's a failure. That's just a waste of money.
I don't think it's gonna, it's in good hands. Devs are, the same as Grand Blue. And you know what? That's the thing, too. Dragalia is a fun game. It's a fun action RPG. That
It's just too much for your phone to actually carry.
Yeah, it's just got a lot of, it takes up like half your phone space to play it.
Yeah. It could be worse. It could be any new Call of Duty game, which takes a whole hard drive.
Yeah, that's true. Welcome back, Ethan. Don't feel like 10 gig. Yes. Hope you had a good dinner. Leftover lasagna. That sounds good. But yeah, Yeah, Summer Alex. That's awesome. Yeah, I just wish I could play a little more, but like I said before, it's just like it has a lot of data on my phone.
Yeah, well, even if you have like that expanded storage to keep it, it's also a game you gotta constantly keep on updating, and the updates are big. So
Yeah.
it takes a while to download. Because I think you can just slap like a decent-sized SD card into your phone, and then just do expanded storage via like Android or something, and boom, you're good. iPhone user, good luck. If you bought that 64 gig model and you need more space, buy a new phone. That's Apple's policy for space. Our policy is please buy new thing.
That'd be a win. You just use up all your currency in the gacha and you just don't get the thing you wanted.
Yeah.
You just
Happened to me a lot when I used to play Sonic Runners when that game actually existed.
You remember when that game existed?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it kind of exists now with a fan server, but it keeps on going on and offline because the servers they're using keeps on having issues. Like, there was one point where the person who was running the fan server actually left. So, obviously, the server, no more. When the guy left, took the server with him. It's all because of, like, you know, you gotta pay for it somehow. He's not paying for it anymore. Why would he? He's not a part of the project. It's like, say, like, oh, Pure League, we had to pay for, like, hosting the videos and I left. Why would I continue to pay you guys if I'm not part of the group? I like money. Like that kind of example.
Also, Ethan, you're probably wondering why Lester's still in the Kingdom of Shadows.
We don't want to talk about it.
We don't want to talk about it.
Let's just say there's not good information about this area for link up between this and Breath of the Wild. We're still learning as we go. Complete area, can't save data. Kinda need to nuke amiibo. Also that,
First-
yes. Also we died.
Yeah. So this is his, like, third time he's doing this. Shoot. No, he just died once, but he completed it. But for some reason, his amiibo didn't save.
Yeah, because I didn't complete it with more hearts than what I already had saved to it. So there's that kind of gate lock. I do want to have progress, even if we somehow come in with like 3 hearts with the amiibo. That's still technically different. Because I gotta justify us playing this game somehow in the Breath of the Wild series.
So I told him, I said, hey, at least you weren't doing anything else important this stream besides, you know, the other 46% of the game.
To be fair, that's all that's left. We have literally done everything else. I can't put off the Crocs anymore. I've ran out of excuses.
It's time to do Korok hunting.
I literally ran out of excuses. Dude, you know it's bad when my excuse has been, we gotta play a different game first.
You're putting it off, Lester. The golden poop awaits you.
You know, this is technically also part of filler, because I didn't do the amiibo card thing. We might not even be here either. When you really think about it. Okay, yeah, this one's the Zan masks.
The funny thing is, you literally did all the amiibo stuff. Yeah, like all the amiibo gear, upgrading them all to max, and all that other stuff before you did Koroks. That's how much you don't.
We still have one more shield we need to get upgraded.
Yeah, Ethan brought up the same point I did too. Lester, you're being dangerous. You're being dangerous.
But the cards are nowhere near me. Zelda's on the shelf.
Then pause the game, man.
I don't know how. What button is that? Is it? Hey, I gotta figure out what button is that. Is it this
Sir?
one? Not that one.
Yeah,
that would have been something if I died. Actually, would have been something.
That almost hit you. That almost hit you, man. No, what are you doing? Please heal.
All right, fine. Here you go.
What if he's just dying to avoid Korok or hunting? What if he's gonna die?
Yes, guys, I'm being bad on purpose. It's true. You found me out. It is true. Get up the ledge. Oh, so much for that perfect run. Wait, she kills you.
Yeah, she heals
Bye,
you too.
Fed. Wait, actually, isn't this the last one with the heart, technically? Yeah, okay. Nope, perfect run continues. Now I just have to get through this last floor without taking a single hit of damage. Meanwhile, this is the one that has the most enemies. It'd be fine. Guess we're here now. Alright, GG's on the perfect run. That did not take long. Just one poke. That's all it takes.
Just one poke.
Watch this to be the only amount of damage. Okay, never mind. Thank you for putting my foot in my mouth.
This is such a weird hodgepodge of enemies in this room.
I thought you were gonna say this is a weird hodgepodge of stream ideas, because you're also right. Welcome back to Breath of the Wild. We're here playing Twilight Princess HD. Excuse me? Only on my streams. What's next? Gonna tell me we're gonna play a Sonic Adventure 100% completion stream and then play a bunch of Game Gear games? No, that doesn't happen.
So what you're really telling us is that's the next series.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure, but again. This time on GameCube.
Oh, I thought we were playing the Windows XP version.
Ethan, you stole my idea. Get an iPad, and then I'll just have Fairy Regalia Lost on it. Mostly to play Regalia
Oh,
Lost.
so that's why you guys bought the iPad.
That's why I got it.
Amber's gonna go to use it one day. It's like, Matt, why can't I install Google? It's because Dragalia Lost is on it.
I'm gonna go hide the iPad now.
Change the password. Dude, you know, I'm gonna wait now because Windows 11 has that support for Android apps. I don't know if Dragalia's Lost is on the Amazon store, but someone's probably gonna sideload if it's not. So I'm gonna just wait to see someone's OS filled with just Dragalia Lost in Windows 11. It's gonna happen. Because memes. It'll be that one guy. Step on the button. There you go. Oh, I regret that. Wrong button. Next to us is a Sonic amiibo. Give you Sonic or Breath of the Wild. Compatible Sonic Mania Plus. No, man, we gotta play Sonic Lost World on the Wii U to get his data on the Breath of the Wild first. Stick to the same console, don't you know? But yeah, no, Kira's right. That's why I did say the Lost World thing, because technically there is Zelda DLC for Sonic game.
Yeah.
Only on Wii U, though, because that's Nintendo focus, so of course they wouldn't get that ported to PC. The costume exists for PC with mods, but they can't port the level over, or at least what I've seen. I haven't seen it ported over, and if it is, it's still not going to be in the same format, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, so even Kira was pretty much commenting on what I'm saying. They poured over Ocean Island DLC. How does that work in comparison to Wii U then? Because I haven't looked into it. Because I know, like, some of that stuff was, like, pretty altered. Or at least, like, for, like, the DLC on Wii U, so I wonder how it would work. Oh, it's exactly as Wii U? Okay, cool. You know, if that's the case, then when I eventually get the Sonic Lost World, maybe I'll never need to use the Wii U version outside of multiplayer. Because so far, multiplayer would be the only thing I'll need to turn the system on for. Everything else could be on the PC version.
Exclusive on Wii U version. Guess what, guys? I've played Breath of the Wild on Wii U for 100% on the Switch version.
I mean, that was April Fool's. They're not wrong. Did it.
I also had to complete the whole game 100% again on Master Mode on both versions.
So wait, does it count for you scanning Zelda in the game twice? Let's find out, because the first card I pulled was Zelda. It did. It did.
Good.
It actually did. Because I couldn't find Sheik. The first card I pulled was Zelda, so that works out, I guess. Sure. I'm gonna have 2 Zeldas recorded for my ending. That's gonna be weird. Now, what if I scan Ganon right now? That will do absolutely nothing. Congrats,
Now
you take
watch
double
this
damage on yourself.
Now watch this not save, and you have to do it over.
I will cry. We've already done this 2 full times, technically. At that point, we're just using the card. Alright, let me dig my head. There it is. I'm about ready to fall, though. Case in point. The rupee, on the other hand, stayed up there, so I gotta go back. Whispering into the ear. Loud barking.
Yes, just whisper to sweet nothings.
Ooh, not that. That's too loud. Turn it down.
Holly, what do you say?
New record of 20 hearts. That better actually be 20 hearts. I'll be mad. There you go. Save newly updated data to the Wolf Link amiibo. Okay, hang on. Oh, okay, now I know what to do. We did it.
Yes, we finally did. It's finally over. It's like Frodo at the end of
Good.
at the end of Lord of the Rings.
Now I can put this in the garbage. I mean, play the Switch game again. I don't know why I'm saving. This is just pointless. Like, seriously, why?
When you said it's finally over, I was just thinking of the line from Resident Evil 3 where Jill comes out of the clock tower and she's like, "It's finally over." Nemesis is like, "Oh no, it's not!"
Oh no, it's
Pulled out a rocket launcher.
Yeah, pretty much. So we fully did that just because of the save thing into actual Breath of the Wild. Now, if you're playing on Wii U, this is pretty easy. Just swap to a different game. The Switch, on the other hand, I don't know. Do you have a Wii U? No, I'm sorry. No amiibo support for you. Don't mind me. I have to actually turn back on the other game console. It's been fully off. I'm just trying to justify the stream title still being this game. Don't mind me.
Unless Korok seed hunting begins. What do you mean? I already have like 400 of these things. It's been an ongoing process.
I don't see them, though. They're not here. All I see is a wolf.
I've just been procrastinating.
Ethan, you joke, but that's a valid point.
I wouldn't blame you either. For all the shenanigans tonight.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were playing Breath of the Wild. Feels kind of weird. It really does. Also, I kind of forgot. I should probably turn the game back up to a decent volume. That would help.
Oh, did you hear about, speaking of Super Mario 3D All-Stars, did you hear
Find
about
out.
the update last
Yes. Shows what 111. It got support just for that controller that was just released.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm probably...
Hey, there you go. It's a miracle. He has 20 hearts. Took him, boy.
Yay! He's gonna immediately get hit.
Probably. That's how it goes. Why'd I do this again?
100%?
Yeah, about right, yeah. 100% definition. One that makes no sense. Here we are.
Our weird definition of 100% in this game.
It really is.
Do
Let's not kid
literally
ourselves.
everything.
Does it matter? No. Do it anyways.
Because we love this game so much and we just want more content from it.
Yeah, it could be worse. Could be more stargazing.
True. Yeah, at least you got to play another game. You actually got to play the game.
Praise Wolf like again at the end just to justify that. I mean, we could. Not stop us.
bring Wong to kill.
Wait, actually, now thinking about it, can you... I just love how I just threw that steak on the ground. No one wants it now. Can you technically use the amiibo in the boss fight? Because that'd be hilarious to watch him fight for you. Like, alright, you go ahead, Wolf. Like, I'll be over here in my steak.
I mean, technically...
Yeah, you can use them during the boss fights.
You can?
Yeah.
You used it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. We're not doing this right now, but I need to see this for myself. I need
Are
to
we
see
gonna
the proof.
actually finish the game tonight?
No. No. Because there's still, like, much more poop. I want to just see Wolflink just show up. Because, yeah, sad truth, yeah, we're not going to be doing the Korok hunting tonight. I think we will call it with the amiibo thing being done specifically, so why not screw around a bit? And it's mainly because I do have to take care of some stuff before the day is over. So, give myself an extra hour in between cutting the stream.
He is delaying the inevitable.
It also would be more fitting to have, like, the next session properly start with the thing we're supposed to be doing in this video game instead of playing a different video game. Nah, that makes no sense.
This is what I want somebody to make a meme of. I just want somebody putting Thanos up there, but putting Korok on the face and saying, "I am inevitable," and then put SonicGhost's face on Iron Man. And he says, "And I am procrastinating."
You're not wrong. You really aren't.
You're gonna edit this into the stream, aren't you?
I mean, if it actually exists. Probably not. Actually, I know what I want to do real quick. Because while we're here, I might as well take advantage of this. While I'm also here, murder. Didn't think I was going to hit him. I just killed them all? Alright, I'm going to have to find a different enemy then. I was going to take a hit so I can get that timer counting down for my recharge, because it's only like a minute in here. Hey, you know what? Because it's only a minute. Might as well use the thing we actually unlocked, right? Alright, where's the Guardian? Hello, sir. Please shoot me.
Oh, yeah. Saying, can you bring Wolflink into the Calamity Ganon boss fight?
Well, don't just leave us in suspense, can you?
This is like, wait a minute. Just wanted to see. Can I kill him from here?
Dang it.
That's why I have a Highland shield. That's a yes. Wagon on him.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
No, I'm not waiting for all these to recharge because I'm not going to be able to save afterwards. What are you talking about? I don't want to get all the way to Dark Beast. I just want to get into the Calamity fight for this test because obviously we don't want to redo everything. Wait, what the heck is going on? Where am I? I can't see. I literally cannot see.
Granted, when I took him into my boss fight, it wasn't any of the Ganon fights or anything like that. It was just...
So it was just... Oh, okay, yeah, I'm seeing you here in chat. You can't bring it into the Spider Ganon fight at that point because it just disables the command.
Yep.
So, yeah, I am testing that theory, Kira. I just want to wait for my timer to reset here. But I'm going to bring the Wolf Link into the actual chamber.
He's gonna do it, dang it.
I'm not going to fight the whole thing. I just want to get at least this one. Because we're confirming, apparently, Dark Beast. We can use amiibo. But not the spider version.
He's doing it, dang it. He doesn't want to do Korok hunting.
Wait, what? Did they not even let you? Okay, no, never mind. It was that specific area they don't. Oh, no, hang on. No wolf. They just don't let you use it in this area. Just flat out denied. So if you can use it for the fight, it has to be just Dark Beast, I guess. Everywhere else, it's just getting denied. Yeah, I mean, come on, Wolfgang can fight a Guardian. Yeah, just flat out denied. If I get to the front door and enter, what happens there? I gotta see that now.
He just disappears.
Probably, actually. Where's front door? It's like the other side of the map. Okay. Hang on, does this step up?
But, so you mean I can't use my dog companion to fight against the Lord of Evil?
No.
Oh, why?
I mean, you can fight him as the dog in the Lord of Evil fight for TP.
Honestly, it's a better choice to during at least in my opinion, to fight him against Wolf Link in the second phase fight of that fight.
Yeah, to be fair, that is, yeah, the better spot for it. Okay, what was that? Try it again. Going far, baby. Meet. I need a better step up than that. That was beauty. What is happening here?
Yeah.
Why is this one? Does this rock just not work for this? Well, that's something new. I didn't know this. This rock is just bad. This glitch. It just puts you in a stationary spot when you're in the air. Oh, there you go. Finally, I found the good corner.
I found the good corner where I could just like jump up and you're like, ah!
I seen that for a second. Like you're like contorted. Okay, we're just about there. There's the front gate. I have no idea what direction is this. I think this is like somewhat east. Second reason why we're calling it early. Speech is gone. East.
Oh no! The coin flip app returns to Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Oh no.
I mean, it makes sense, to be honest.
The Poketch in all its former glory is back.
Wait, Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm going back. It's so confusing navigating this dang castle, man. I can't help being turned around. There's the actual front gate. I need to be able to walk in, not fly in, because of course the Wolf Link won't follow you in. You're in the air. He can't follow you in the air. Yeah, at least use my motorcycle here. At least there's that.
No.
Yeah, I can die horribly in that game.
Wait,
I don't.
did he just destroy my bike? It's gone. Jerk. Alright, we're not in the castle anymore.
It's okay. Wario goes through that all the time in Smash. Destroy my bike. How could you?
Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, he will not go past a certain point. He refuses.
He's like, it's too evil. I can't go.
And then he's like, I'm going home. Too scary. Oh, I guess that answers that question. He won't even go into the castle, let alone go into the fight. So I guess if anything, it's just Dark Beast. And I guess we can find that help. I don't know. Next year? No, we'll find it before the end of this year. Easy. So much for having the Triforce of Courage. Not wrong. Why am I still here? I'm going home.
To suffer?
That too.
Why are we still here?
I don't know
suffer?
if I take that question literally or.
Alright, really? Really, Marley? I
Well,
seen
you
the
just
reply
scared
to your out of context tweet. As long as there a hot tub isn't involved, I think we're still good. Give it some time.
You're the one that said it.
So the mods will just add one in to make my life worse.
Lester, so when's the hot tub stream coming on?
Sometime between now and never. Okay, I guess the bike is gone.
You heard what?
I heard they're on the rage on Twitch right now. They're also very, like, borderline terms of service violations.
Yeah! Just
Don't
a
care what
tad.
it says.
Just a tad.
Are we gonna have... Can't use that here. Can't use your good... You can't have good boy go home?
Apparently he won't cross the bridge because I can't even put him on the bridge. Just want to see if he follows me in the house.
Because we worked so hard to get him.
You're telling me that was a waste of time? Yes. What? Excuse... Where can I... Wait, no, I think I know why. It's a village. I don't think he works in villages. Because there's no one here to kill. Why would he come in here?
This is boring. I'm going home.
Watch. He can spawn here because it's outside the village, but as soon as we get near the front gate, he won't follow. Calling it now. Why is this thing $100 on eBay again?
He doesn't like going into the villages. Hold
He
on.
really doesn't like doing much of anything in terms of people or Ganon. So much for Triforce of Wisdom, too. Doesn't know how to get... Okay, maybe he does have if this guy wants to murder him. But the wolf is nowhere near you, sir. In fact, he's gone. Go back home.
Wolf Link has returned to his own world, aka the Wii U.
Pretty much.
What will Lester come up with next week to avoid horror hunting? Tune in next week.
So you know how they added the Master Cycle into Mario Kart 8? We should probably play some of that. Because that does
Yeah,
count
'cause
100%
it's
completion,
100%.
right?
I mean, you joke about that, but in my Star Wars Force Unleashed Let's Play, I showed off Soul Calibur 4 because Dark Killer was in it.
I mean,
I
guess
give you an
you're
idea.
not wrong. It's just that's borderline too.
So it does all of Master Quest. Oh no, I gave him the idea to play Mario Kart next. Gosh dang it. Lester!
You're just finding ways to pad it out.
You got to finish this game, Lester.
You have to do Korok hunting next week. Come on!
I know you don't want to, but you're gonna be made to.
He's literally thinking about playing Mario Kart next week because Master Cycle's in an update.
It's an idea.
I'm divorcing you, Matt, for giving him the idea.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just said, well, I just did this one thing in Let's Play because this one thing was in it, and you're and you're like, nope, I now open up Pandora's box.
Open it. It's been opened.
I mean, not wrong.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Not wrong. All right, you know what? Screw it.
No. He's more like Doctor Strange every time he gets an idea. I've come to bargain.
Korok, I've come to bargain. Oh no! Oh no! Did he load up Mario Kart 8? Yeah, he did!
You did this to yourself. I told you this is the non-canon arc. The non-canon arc. You mentioned it. I guess we're here now. What else were we supposed to do? Korok hunting? Nah, man. Mario Kart.
Oh no!
Oh, I actually can't. Okay. Well, you know what? We're improvising.
Thank you, Lister. Why? Hey guys, I'm gonna play a terrible course. Master Cycle Link. This game has a DLC from your It's Breath of the Wild related. I have to play it, man.
It's only
So,
because of an update they made to this specific version. Because this was not on the Wii U one.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that is the most cursed title I've ever seen in my life.
Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart Edition. Wait a minute. So where do I upload this video? Do I put this in the Twilight Princess playlist, the Breath of the Wild playlist, the Mario Kart playlist? I don't know anymore, and I'm the one who's doing this. Hey, I had to change it. We're not playing Twilight Princess anymore. I had to be accurate.
Chat. I'm so sorry, Chat.
Oh, Karen, yeah, I missed that opportunity last year for doing Skyward Sword. I could have just played this game for it.
You don't get anything for this. You don't even get anything for this.
Yeah, I do. I get 10 rupees added to my account. Once that don't transfer over. Oh, okay.
You don't even get anything for Mario Kart Breath of the Wild, and yet you are doing it. Yeah, I did. I saved the data from my amiibo. I could use it in Breath of the Wild, even though it doesn't do the same freaking thing.
Although, Matt, you do say that. There is amiibo support in this game.
I know. You can
It's like, I know. I'm scared.
Wild for freaking Mario Kart. I get it. So
That's
technically
right.
there is connection there.
You've killed him, Lester.
You get an adrenaline rush. Oh my god.
I know this session's just cursed. We come here for Breath of the Wild, I think. Remember this one? Man, I'm mad. This used to be a Breath of the Wild stream.
You know how many minutes we played Breath of the Wild? 20 minutes!
Not wrong.
20 minutes! We, out of this 3-hour stream, we have played Breath of the Wild.
Don't worry, this is definitely the arc you could just skip. Is it weird this is going to probably be the only one in the Breath of the Wild playlist that are in 60 frames? I think that's going to tip people off of the joke. Why is this in 60? Oh, because he played one game that had that frame rate. Okay, why?
Yeah, and Karen brings up a good point. And of those 20 minutes, 15 of them were Great Fairy upgrades.
Not wrong.
So, do I need to just clip this whole stream for out of context of how strange this is?
Oh, it's because the other system was online. I didn't want to screw with it. I can turn it off now. Here, your amiibo. There's a link one. We can justify being here for another 10 minutes.
Going time trial. We gotta do time trial now. 100% Mario Kart with Link on motorcycle. Gotta do it for Breath of the Wild 100%.
Oh, all my Miis aren't on this system. I could. Oh man, missed opportunity. We can't play as Lonk now. Ah.
Oh.
Stream ruined. I did not know the Miis don't transfer over. Well, that's a point I didn't put in my Switch OLED review. How do I go watch it? It comes out tomorrow.
Legit said stream ruined. He's playing Mario Kart for Breath of the Wild stream.
Oh man, Lester, you ruined the whole stream by not playing long.
That's okay, Lester. You could just go to the Me channel and just make a Lonk Me real quick because it is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild related.
Not wrong.
Arse yourself. Exactly, Ethan. What is this? Just what is this?
This is Mario Kart.
Yeah, exactly. Have you been paying attention the past couple minutes? Wait, how is gyro control on? Oh, it's not. No, it didn't even. Okay, why? Oh, I know why. I'm sorry, being stupid. They don't let you use auto acceleration here, but for some reason they let you use gyro control. Yes, I'm gonna get the world record with gyro. But my finger now hurts because I couldn't turn on auto accelerates.
Are you dead now?
I'm dead. My brain just melted. It's just puddles in my skull right now.
You're welcome.
So I need to get food. BRB. You're not missing much, Kira.
No. Technically, this is padding because I was gonna end it. It's like, okay, you gave me an idea for 20 minutes of stream. That's literally what this is. That's literally what this is.
He just wanted to add Rev. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I ruined this.
I could have been asleep. Just for 10 rupees.
For 10 rupees.
Well, now I have another thing to do in my agenda, because actually, I guess it was a good thing I did this, because now I know the Miis don't transfer over with a user profile transfer. So I guess I'm copying my Miis. That's gonna take an eternity. Luigi, are you free? I need my Luigi amiibo, just like I did last time.
I'm sorry. We have both Link and Luigi are green, so you're gonna have to do a full playthrough of Luigi's Mansion 3 on the Switch.
Just finding ways to pad it out even more.
Like I said, you just melted my brain just now with that. I'm going to drunk summon for court tomorrow just to erase this memory. We're actually playing the game that's titled in the stream. Yes.
Hang on, I need to get those 20 rupees real quick, though, because the transfer system's a little weird between switches. You need to let your other system be off for a couple minutes, and then after a while, there are some items that just appear in your inventory. If you go to the shop, you can go ahead and just sell something, and then you get your 20 rupees. Problem is, there's so many items that give you over 20 rupees, so they failed the linkage test. Here. For playing Mario Kart, you get 2 Hardy Blue Shell Snails, which are equivalent to 20 rupees. Sorry, no, it's 30 rupees. So you get a little bit of bonus because you decided to be an idiot. Heard my own joke. I'm going home. For real this time.
So much. My sides are so...
So again, this is definitely the filler arc that definitely is not canon, so you can probably skip this. This is your Dragon Ball GT of the Breath of the Wild streams.
It's just, it's just this whole stream was cursed. You don't have to watch this one.
Yep, exactly. Very cursed.
So when you sent me that text message today, asking if we want to be part of the stream, you wasn't talking about Breath of the Wild, right?
Baited you all. Even the tweet says we're gonna go play Breath of the Wild, plays it for 30 minutes, and plays Mario Kart and Twilight Princess instead.
What is it? Speed games done quick?
So, for unlocked content, we also need to play some Mario Party, and then after that, we can play some Metroid Dread, because I think there's content in that too. Just like find ways to pad it.
By the way, we have to replay Age of Calamity, even though you're already doing that, because it's the prequel to this game.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I gotta go play more of that right now. There's also that. Yes.
I'm going to bed.
It's like I give up. Free me. Save me.
My stomach hurts. My brain is melted in my skull. And I just want to go to bed.
You're actually will sleep good tonight after this.
I think you just gave everybody in chat a brain aneurysm.
I think I just gave you one specifically.
Definitely gave me one.
Yeah. I have one more thing here real quick. I know. I'm reading the thing. Yeah, I say it at the end. Yeah, that's right. You didn't listen? It's on you. That's on you, chat. It's all on you. No, I mean, I figured tonight's just a weird one, but it is just because, what else? We already had technically 3 fillers with amiibo and staring at the sky 4 amiibo. You can tell I'm already just out. I've left a while ago. And then this.
What is this?
You know what? I think we are correct, though. You're right. We do need to play some Age of Calamity. So, hang on. Let me go play some Age of Calamity real quick. Jump my time machine. Happy new stream here, everybody. We're back. It's been 2 weeks. We're finally back and starting off a new playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I've been interested in this game a little bit. Didn't have time to play the demo. Didn't even have time to play it when it came out, so we'll just make it a stream. That way I will play it. And there's your cheat. Yes, we did play it. It's on the YouTube channel. I just loaded the first couple seconds of the first Age of Calamity VOD. But I did kind of leave this on. Yeah, I got a data drive back, so some of my data's back. I guess that's the topic. That's also why I kind of need the cut stream now, because I need to work on that. But that's pretty much it. This was a weird one. This was a very weird one. But don't lie, you all liked it.
Yeah,
I
sorry
did.
to
I laughed.
I'm sorry to tell you, Lester, because of the stream, you lost all your subs.
I had subs.
Oh god.
But yeah, we're actually done with that. There's no more jokes. We found all the solutions. But yeah,
We are going to be doing.
that's really going to conclude it. So thanks to everyone who came out. Iceberg's already got me covered on that front. Today was the other Breath of the Wild thing we did last week, but the actual big video I want people to see is tomorrow, the Switch OLED review. That one is a monster of a video. It came out really good, but it took a lot of time to put together, hence why it's like, what, about a month since the system came out? So now, trust me, it was worth it. Came out good. Check that out tomorrow at noon on the YouTubes. Amber's still that pole magnet over on AO Pure League, though. Flagpole! Flagpole!
What?
Lester, stop! Go to bed!
Does that help? I'm
Does
just...
that help?
brain is dead. That's saying something after what last week had for amiibo stuff. That pretty much killed me, too. I think this was worse, and that's saying something. It's because of the second and third run attempts.
Oh gosh. Well, this was.
Take the floor before I say something stupid.
Well, we uploaded Dead Space finale this week. Both of us did. We're gonna be starting the DLC next week, and
Yeah.
it's only gonna be 3 parts, and then we have a bonus video after that. So it'll be like beginning of December when the whole LP will be done.
Yeah,
So,
pretty much. I do already have, I believe. Yeah, I said something stupid. I'll let them go. Should have cut stream hours ago. Should have never started.
by the way, I hate to disappoint everybody, but channel update's not done yet.
Oh, how am I not surprised? You failed, kid.
I know. Oh, I had a bad week. Okay, give me some slack.
No. Just like you don't want to do the Korok searching, Lester. I keep him from doing the update video.
My Korok hunting is Matt's update video confirmed. I'm gonna get the Korok hunting done next week just to prove him wrong.
I don't have to work Saturday, so I'll have time tomorrow.
That also helps, yes.
For real, yeah.
4 weeks, man. 4 weeks. I know. I've been busy.
Did you tell your job you need a day off just so you can make an update video?
I'm not coming in today. I'm reporting sick. Why? I need to record an update. I'll update you on why I'm not coming to work.
I have considered just taking a day off just for mental
No!
break, but nah. I need money.
Money is nice.
Fair.
You work on Saturdays and Sundays every week. I'm so sorry, Iceberg.
Yeah, I
wish
know
you
that could be rough. Sorry to hear
I
that.
wish your job was better, man.
For real.
Yeah, can agree.
I'm glad you don't, Ethan. Yeah, it's just rough to work on the weekends. Weekends stink.
Yeah, it really does depend on your job, but a lot of them are just kind of rough for weekend slots.
Yeah, that's all for me. I gotta. I'm editing the rest of my Final Fantasy VII intermission LP, and I'm gonna get it hopefully uploaded soon. So that's all for me.
I don't really have much except for what I've been saying. New LP starts next week on Monday, so that's pretty much all I got going on the YouTube side of things besides the streams we have been doing. And sorry I had to cancel last night for people who were looking forward to Fire Emblem. I am not doing what I did yesterday when I have to stream that night.
Yeah. Well, do you want me to tell?
We basically had to go do the laundromat, and that takes forever to do if you've actually ever been to
Yeah.
one. And by the time we got home, it was literally between 7 and 7:30, and I was just tired after that.
You're already late for your stream, already, all this other junk, and you're just like, yeah, it's kind of a good thing we just decided to cancel tonight, because we were kind of irritated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that alone makes things not only harder, but just more frustrating.
Not just the washer, Ethan. The washer and the dryer.
Yeah, 2 for 1 on that one. That's not good to deal with, obviously.
But, we're getting new ones next week, so.
Hopefully no more after that.
No more, I mean, we might have to make one more trip to laundromat, but after that.
Yeah, hopefully it's just the last trip and that's it. Like, hopefully it doesn't get delayed or anything.
Hopefully. But yeah, sorry I couldn't stream last night because of that. I do plan on streaming on Sunday with more Last of Us though, so hopefully nothing happens that day to have to
Yeah.
cancel again.
Yeah, I'd
Just
say
put it
that
way.
hopefully will be good and then you can continue that.
Hopefully.
This week's just been kind of crap. I'll just put it lightly.
That's fair, yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, that's pretty much all for me on my side of things.
I guess I have
Yeah,
to go
well-
to bed.
Yeah. I think you need to. I think you should.
Yes. Yeah, yes.
Because I don't know if if you're just slap happy or some other narcotics. But
I mean, I did have to wait all day for UPS, man. You get bored. Where's the booze?
No, it's just
Then I just
Casper
drink the
time.
Boo Amiibo instead. Now you know why I'm slap happy. I drank a plastic figure. Now I'm filled with poison.
Amber did bring up a point. No, it was just Kester.
That too. The alter ego.
Oh.
One typo, man. One typo, and it turned into something.
Yeah, pretty much. Last year's a store maintenance technician. He and everyone else in the same position normally do not work on weekends, and same with the losing managers. I just like how that's worded. Man, those loser managers, they don't work. Close. Yes, that's a big discrepancy. Closing, losing, yeah, same thing. Drank sangria tonight. Yeah, can you guys believe I actually don't drink alcohol? I don't think it's been well known or very well obviously put out there.
Yeah.
Could have fooled me. Going to bed. See you guys here next week for actual Breath of the Wild.